Good evening, guten Abend. Herzlich willkommen, welcome. It is the UEFA Champions League phase, and tonight's sees an amazing tie. Two former European champions going head to head, and for those who don't know, this is a bit of trivia for anyone who doesn't know this. But in 1982, Aston Villa were the champions of the European Cup / the UEFA Champions League. And they actually beat Bayern Munich in the final, which was a big surprise. And my camera's not big enough. I thought my camera wasn't big enough. I didn't know what the black thing was there. Aston Villa actually beat Bayern Munich in the 1982 Champions League / European Cup final. Obviously didn't become the Champions League until, was it 1993? It became the Champions League. Was it the same time as the Premier League? 92, 93, something like that. I can't actually remember. It was certainly in the 90s when it became the Champions League. But beforehand, it was obviously called the European Cup. And also, you had the Cup Winners' Cup as well back in the day, which is, I think, now the UEFA Super Cup and the UEFA Cup, which is now the UEFA Europa League. So, yeah, it was very interesting, wasn't it then? Well done to Aston Villa for winning it in 1982. But we are back to business today, and FC Bayern, 6-time champions, 2020 winners, going head-to-head at Villa Park for the opportunity to go 6 points out of 6 in the tournament. The 1-9-2 against Dinamo Zagreb, so they were top of the group at the start of the tournament. But tonight it's going to be a much, much harder and definitely a different test compared to the game against Zagreb. Welcome to Mr. Scotty B, saying, hello you git. Yes, thank you very much. You're very polite, aren't you? My predictions, 3-1 FCB. Yes, thank you very much, B. At least Daddy's not on the thumbnails anymore. It makes a change. Yes, that's because I forgot to tell Harvey that he wasn't on by the time I told him he was already on the bus to Burnley. I need to fly. I need to fly. I'm in the middle of watching DJ Media do his National Trust drone videos when they say it's not out. When they say it's not allowed. That's nice. Bye. Yep, and he's got his magic broom out. Anyone would think he's a bloody wizard, but he's not. Now tonight, of course, I have a feeling there might be something going on tonight because. Obviously, on the back of the match programme, I did see this actually on Twitter, but on the back of the match programme tonight at Aston Villa, they've named one of their former European winners who passed away last month at the age of 63. I think it was Gary Shaw, was that his name? I forgot what his name. I literally read it out to you a few minutes ago and I've forgotten what it was now. What was it? Aston Villa. It was on their programme, wasn't it? Matchday programme. Yeah, so they put Gary Shaw on the bottom of their team sheet on the back of the programme in memory of him, who he passed away at the age of 63 last month and was part of the 1982 European Cup winning team for Aston Villa when they beat Bayern Munich 2-1 in Rotterdam. And got themselves their first ever European trophy. So the one-time winners taking on the very experienced 6-time champions. Harvey's joining me for tonight's game. Thank you very much for joining me, Harvey, and thanks for the thumbnails and the wonderful screen in the background, by the way. Obviously the Champions League in the background, absolutely marvellous. I'm just going to move this scoreboard a little bit because it just looks a bit wrong otherwise. Something like that. But Harvey's in charge of all the backgrounds and everything. Obviously, the only thing he's not in charge of is the goal screens and line-up screens, which I do. So it's not. Harvey doesn't do all of it. So we'll credit him for what he does, but some of the stuff I do as well. So there you go. The poll at the moment, 5 votes on the poll, and it's 3 votes to 2, 60% to 40 on the poll for Bayern. The question is who will come out on top tonight, and I suppose that's the first question for you, mate.
Yeah, because both teams at the moment completely different. Of course, Aston Villa haven't been in the Champions League in many years, but and then on the other side of that, Bayern have been absolutely dominating German league football for a long, long time. Two completely different teams, and it's been a long time since they've last met. But it's going to be an interesting battle today at Villa Park. Bayern are looking to carry on with their progress in the Champions League, but also Villa as well after winning their first game. But it's going to be a tale of it's going to be a very big tale today, because we have not seen a massive match like this in a long, long time. I'm excited for it.
No, I was just gonna literally, just as you were talking there, I'm literally on flash goals. Thanks to Sam McNeil for joining us as well. Get involved in the chat, everyone. Get your predictions in. I'm just gonna have a look here at the recent head-to-head and what the most recent head-to-head was. Oh no, so it wasn't 2-1. Sorry, I beg it was 1-0. Sorry. This is actually, by the looks of it, it's the first time by the Met Villa since that cup final in 1982.
There you go.
And the kick-off time, weirdly, was at 7:15.
That's very weird.
See, nowadays, the kick-off's like 8 o'clock, isn't it? And I'm just actually, that's great. I didn't realise I could do that. Even though it's so far back, I can actually have a look at Bayern and Villa's routes to the final here. So, Aston Villa were in the... This was obviously before they had the group stage, because obviously they didn't have a group stage. It was a full knockout tournament with 32 teams just taking place in the knockout tournament. Aston Villa beat Valur by 7-0 in aggregate. Then they beat BFC Dinamo, which... Is that Dinamo Dresden? I think that's Dinamo. Is that Dinamo Dresden?
I don't have a clue.
Yes, it is. It's Dinamo Dresden. Yeah, Dinamo Dresden. They're in the... Oh, God, they're in the Dritter League now. Goodness me, they've dropped a bit in form. Yeah, Dinamo Dresden. Yeah, I wondered who it was. And so they beat Dinamo Dresden by... well, actually, they drew 2-2 on aggregate. But this was back when the away goal rule was a thing, and Aston Villa once they got 2 away goals. Then they beat Dynamo Kiev, who we all know, obviously, from Ukraine. They beat them 2-0 in aggregate. And then in the semi-finals, they knocked out of all the teams Anderlecht. And Anderlecht, I think, were a decent team back in the 80s. And then they beat Bayern in the final. Bayern's route to the final was 6-0 win on aggregate against Oster. They're from, I think, Sweden. Then they beat Benfica 4-1. Beat a team called Universitati somebody 3-1. I have no idea who that team is. CSKA Sofia, back when CSKA Sofia became a really good team. They just knocked out Liverpool then. And then they lost to Bayern 7-4. And then Bayern lost 1-0 in the final. Oh, that's interesting. I didn't actually realise. I didn't realise I could have a look at that. Because we're going back to the 1980s there. Goodness me. CSKA Sofia. Goodness me. They haven't been in Champions League for years, have they? They're normally like the Europa League Conference League. The 2 early games have finished in the Champions League. Shakhtar have lost 3-0 at home to Atalanta. Feyenoord, thanks to 2 own goals, have won 3-2 away to Girona. Have you done your rivals games, mate? No, I think I've got the weekly. I don't know if I've got the weekly watch. I don't even know if I've actually played any this week, so I haven't had a lot of chance. I haven't had a lot of time the last couple of days. Going 2-2. Yeah, I mean, to be honest, Bayern realistically should have too much for Aston Villa, but Aston Villa have sided, and we know from watching the Premier League so many times, they're a team you cannot write off, and especially at home, they have a really good record at home. In all competitions, really. They're a very strong side at home. Villa Park is not an easy place to go. For Bayern have never played at Villa Park, so this is a new experience for them. And this game, when the draw happened, soon as I saw that Bayern had Aston Villa away, I literally went, lovely, this is going to be one cracking game. It will be a really good game, and let's hope that the game lives up to the expectation. 3-1 Bayern from Harry Doherty, 2-2 from Sam Pinder, 3-1 Bayern from Sam McNeil. He's put it twice now, so that's 6-2. And 3-1 from Scotty B as well. Thanks for joining us, everyone. Remind, of course, of the games taking place today. Some of the games about to kick off in the Championship. Preston taking on Watford, Sheffield United taking on Swansea, Stoke taking on Portsmouth, all in the early kickoffs. 6-2. Well, yeah, you put it twice. And Harry Doherty's done the same, so 6-2 to you and all now. Don't put it in the chat twice then. Bayern 6-2. Hey, I mean, if we can score 9 goals against Zagreb, I think we can score a fair few against Villa. But it's a totally different game, isn't it? Totally different game. Totally different game. And to be honest, Bayern did have 3 penalties. So I don't think Aston Villa are going to be that daft. Dinamo Zagreb just absolutely fell apart defensively. They got the 2 goals to make it 3-2. And then once Bayern got the 4th goal, they just capitulated totally. So, yeah, they didn't do very well, to be honest with you, especially in the second half of that game. It was pretty poor, really, was really poor from them, to be honest with you. Just seen the 2 lineups. I'll just try and take a photo of them. There we go. You okay? That was a great game last night, wasn't it? West Brom. Oh, mate. You know, I mean, I literally said, and you could see by my reaction, I was gobsmacked at the fact that they'd won that. Because I thought, well, going into the game, and I think we all thought this, we all thought that although Borough had won against Stoke, West Brom away is a difficult place to go in general, and they weren't going to be a team that were going to be easy to beat, and we thought there was going to be one of them games where Borough would probably just go 1-0 down and probably lose it. Because we got the first goal, although it was in the 73rd minute, it gave us a bit of a platform, you know, and it gave us something to boost the momentum. And I thought Borough were by a mile the better side in that game. I don't know if you watched back the game, but we were the better side. And I'll tell you what, by the way, I don't know if you saw that Josh Meyer chance, but how on earth did he not turn that in the net? If you saw it, that is. I don't know if you saw it. You know, when they crossed it in and Meyer stretched out, Dieng was nowhere near it, and he just turned it wide instead of into an empty net, pretty much. And I couldn't believe it. West Brom are a different kettle of fish to Stoke. Yeah, except their badges got birds on, not fish. But there you go. All I'm going to say to this is that whenever someone tells me a joke about fish, I always just go, for God's sake. Right. Let's carry on. Now, you'll be pleased to know, I've got a book of football jokes here, so I'll be telling a few jokes throughout tonight's stream. So if you enjoyed the jokes and you want to hear jokes, drop a like. If you don't, still drop a like. And if you couldn't have given a flying toss, still drop a like. So there you go. Oh, and also, if you don't like the jokes, drop a like. I couldn't really care less if you like them or not. As long as it's entertaining, I couldn't care less, even if they're bad. I mean, I pulled one out of the hat yesterday. When I was going through the FA Cup scores, as obviously those replays, and Buxton were getting beat, and I said they should stick to water. Buxton water. Same as how did McGree miss our chances as well and watch the whole game? Mate, that McGree chance is literally, it's point blank, Rich. All you have to do is just smash it in the net. He sends it to Birmingham, and then I think one of our other chances in the second half went to Wolves. You know, there's a few chances it was going out of stadiums. Sheffield United, Swansea has just got underway. Stoke, Portsmouth and Preston, Watford all kicking off as well. 8 o'clock kick-off in the Championship is Bristol City, Sheffield Wednesday. And in Champions League tonight, Benfica play Atletico Madrid. Dinamo Zagreb are at home to Monaco. They just beat Barcelona, remember, Monaco, by 2-1, which was a bit of a surprise. Lille are taking on Real Madrid. Liverpool taking on Bologna. They make good sauce, them, Bologna sauce. RB Leipzig taking on Juventus, and Sturm Graz against Club Brugge. In the Conference League, bit of a surprise result this, I would say. Istanbul Başakşehir 1, Rapid Vienna 2. Would you class that as a surprise? I would. Because Istanbul are a good side normally at home. They've just shown when Aston Villa won the European Cup in 1982. And Vitoria Guimarães won 3-1 against Celje, which I think we all expected. So there you go. You're streaming on Saturday? No, I'm going to North Shields to watch North Shields against Mask. It's the last Mask game I'm going to get to for a few months. So obviously, although Mask are at home next Saturday, Bozet, I'm not available to go to the games. I've got things going on next Saturday, so I'm going to be busy next Saturday evening. Hi Joe Jumping, thanks for joining us. Not going to be watching, just popping in for just sending prediction and then might end up popping in.
Hi Joe.
3-0 Bayern. Good win yesterday. Linesman's okay. Western at home hope is okay. Yes, yeah, that was a bit scary, wasn't it, when that happened? A bit wasn't sure what was going on at first, but yeah, we all wish him well, and well done to all the Borough fans. I did notice all the Borough fans as well. Well done to all the fans, the players, and the staff at both clubs that joined in with that minute's applause for that Mark Townsend who died at the age of 57 in that terrible after some terrible awareness and management from the Sheffield Wednesday stewards. If you know, you know. But well done to everyone who joined in with that, because that was quite nice to see, actually. And obviously I did join in as well, of course, when that happened. Let's have a look at the two teams in full then. Before we carry on, we're going to start off with the visitors, FC Bayern. Now, of course, when we get towards kick-off, when we just about to kick off, I will give you the starting lineup in English. But for the German guys, here's the German. What's your prediction for today and Saturday? Bayern to win 2-1 personally, and Saturday, Borough to win 2-1. Stuck my neck out. Right, let's have a look. Two teams. Bayern München spielen folgen Aufstellungen: Tor Nummer 1 Manuel Neuer, die Nummer 2 Dario Upamecano, die 3 Kim Min-jae, die 6 das ist Joshua Kimmich, die 7 Serge Gnabry, 9 Harry Kane, 11 Kingsley Coman, die 17 das ist Mikel Olise, die Nummer 19 Alphonso Davies, die 27 Konrad Leimer und die Nummer 45 Alexander Pavlovic. Auswechselspieler für Bayern München für das Tor Nummer 26 Sven Ulreich und die Nummer 18 Daniel Peretz, die Nummer 8 Leon Goretzka, die 10 das ist Leroy Sané, die 15 Eric Dyer, die 16 das ist João Paulinho, die 22 Rafael Guerrero, die 25 Thomas Müller, 39 Matthias Tell und die Nummer 42 Jamal Musiala. And the starting lineup tonight for Aston Villa. In goal for Aston Villa tonight, number 23 Emiliano Martinez, number 3 Diego Carlos, number 4 Ezri Konsa, number 8 Yuri Tielemans, number 11 Ollie Watkins, number 12 Lucas Digne, number 14 Pau Torres, number 19 Jadon Philogene, number 24 Amadou Onana, and number 27 Morgan Rogers. And the subs for Aston Villa: goalkeepers number 18 Joe Gauci, goalkeeper number 48 Oliver Saich, number 2 Matty Cash, number 6 Ross Barkley, number 9 John Duran, number 10 Emiliano Buendia, number 20 Kosta Nelankovic, 22 Ian Maitson, number 26 Lamare Bochade, number 31 Leon Bailey, number 50 Zils Finkels, and number 72 Caden Young. And those lineups brought to you there by Darryl Johnson. So two very interesting lineups when you look at them. I mean, Bayern, I think, probably playing the stronger team. Bayern, of course, playing Kim and Jay Upamecano, that'll be the defensive partnership, of course, for Bayern. And, of course, Harry Kane starts. Serge Gnabry back in England, of course. Serge Gnabry scored, I think, last time he played in England, he scored against... he scored against Arsenal before, and he's also scored against Spurs. He loves scoring against Spurs. Loves scoring in England for Bayern. And Harry Kane, of course, former Tottenham Hotspurs man, scored against Aston Villa before for the Spurs. Michael Olise, another former Premier League player in there, who's gone to Bayern from Crystal Palace as well. But also youngster in there for Bayern, which is Alexander Pavlovich, who's he's a really, really good guy, really good player. And if you saw on Saturday's goal against Bayer Leverkusen, what a brilliant goal that was. Really well taken, wasn't it? So really, really well done to him. And like I say, hopefully he gets another goal tonight. Ishmael, thanks very much for joining, buddy. EFL Breakdown. Go and check out that podcast. Hopefully I'll feature on it sooner or later. For that who doesn't know, by the way, that's the channel that's run by Isaiah Jones's brother, Ishmael. So that is who's in the live chat. It's Izzy Jones's brother. Yes. So make sure you go and check out the EFL Breakdown. More great podcasts coming up hopefully on the channel. And of course it's run by our good friend Ishmael. So keep up the good work. Good result yesterday. I'm sorry about the stream on Instagram, by the way, mate. My phone died as I was trying to plug it in. There was nothing I could do about it. Yeah, I'm not doing too bad. Just living life as you do. Another former Premier League player in there, Eric Dyer, and also Jamal Musiala, who used to play in the Premier League as well back in the day, and Leroy Sané. So João Palhinha as well. There's a lot of good players in there that are former Premier League players as well. Aston Villa. This is an interesting decision, by the way. And I mean, we spoke about this off camera. We spoke about this off camera, Harvey. Leon Bailey dropped to the bench, and Jadon Philogene from Hull City getting his first Champions. I think it's his first Champions League game.
It's his first start for Villa.
It's an interesting decision, isn't it? Because I'd have thought Leon Bailey would be the ideal person, because he's a former Bundesliga player and he knows how to score goals against Bayern. But he's dropped to the bench, and Philogene comes in, which is nice. Philogene's a really good player, but is he going to be up to the task tonight?
It's an interesting test for Philogene, as he hasn't played for Villa. He hasn't started for Villa, but he has played a couple minutes, I think. But mainly coming from the Championship from Hull before he was at Villa, but then he moved to Hull. It's going to be a different test for him, playing against Bayern, the best German team around. It's the massive test,
and the joint third best team in the Champions League, behind AC Milan, who've got 7, massive and behind Real Madrid, who've got I think 15 Champions League titles now. I'm losing count of the amount they've got. Bayern and Liverpool both have 6, don't they? So, and Aston Villa were champions before, about 42 years ago, but still counts, doesn't it? But it's a totally different teams compared to back then. No spamming, goodbye. Rodgers scores tonight, bet you on me out. Yeah, to be honest, I wouldn't be at all surprised. He's been looking decent lately, to be honest with you, Morgan Rodgers. Good player, I liked him at Bother, but I think we were never going to be able to get him back. I'm looking at the two teams' forms at the moment, and both of them on very, very good form. Aston Villa, so far this season in all competitions, obviously we don't include the club friendlies because they're irrelevant, but so far this season, the only game they've lost was against Arsenal 2-0. Other than that, they are, at the moment, they've won 5 out of the last 6 and they're unbeaten in the last 6. Yep. Bayern at the moment on an incredible unbeaten run of form. They haven't lost a match since they lost 4-2 at the end of last season. In the league and the cups, They beat Ulm, obviously, 4-0. Oh my God, there's a firework and pyro display going on at Villa Park. Woo! Brilliant. Well, Villa Park certainly knows how to host a Champions League night. There's a nice T4 there of Aston Villa's players with Unai Emery. Let's hope it's not a good evening for him. But so far this season, Bayern unbeaten all season, and Aston Villa 1 defeat out of their last 8 games in all competitions. So 2 teams on really good form. This is going to be a really good game. To save me from tears, I'll give it to Morgan Rogers. Yeah, it was really good. How do your beloved fans feel when they see you cheering other teams on? I couldn't care less, to be honest with you, mate. Do you think Borough getting promoted and a Bayern win the league? I don't know if Bayern will win the league, but I certainly don't see Leverkusen definitely won't do it this season. Bayern might do it, I don't know. Borough getting promoted, I have a feeling we won't. I don't see why we can't get in towards the playoffs, but whether we do, I don't know. It's a different challenge.
We could get the playoffs with the way they're playing.
See what happens. We'll have to see what happens. The players are out on the field. Here we go. Here we go. This stadium is absolutely rocking. 6 is mid-table. Nah, Scotty B thinks Bow will be mid-table. There's a few fans that think Bow will be mid-table, to be honest. I mean, Jack said Bow possibly mid-table. But to be fair, I mean, I'll turn sound off a minute, but for the minute, I find with Bow we're too inconsistent to get promoted. But this season, I mean, 14 points out of 24 points when you consider the defeats. We've only had 2 defeats all season. They've been away to Sunderland and Derby. Apart from that, we've been all right. We have dropped a few points at home. You know, in games that we probably shouldn't have been. You'd have expected us to get results from, but you know, it's 14 points out of 24 is not a bad thing. You know, I'm quite chuffed with that so far. It's better than last season. I think at this point last season we won about 5 points. So, you know. Who's doing the predictions? I don't know. I'll have a look later on. Got a draw against Leeds. Yeah, it was a good point for you, actually. That wasn't it? Really good. I must apologise, by the way. I've got the goal notifications coming up on flash scores. Stoke have just taken the lead against Portsmouth. And I was actually expecting.
Exactly what I predicted.
I had Portsmouth to draw 0-0, so that's not gone down well. 7 shots already. Stoke responding after that defeat. Beat Leeds 3-0, then talk.
Thomas Cannon, who I predicted. Get him.
This is Aston Villa versus Bayern Munich. Let's have a look at the 2 starting 11s. Brought to you by Dole Johnson. Start off with Bayern Munich. The lineup for Bayern Munich tonight. In goal is number 1, Manuel Neuer. Number 2, Dio Upamecano. Number 3, Kim Min-jae. Number 6, Joshua Kimmich. Number 7, Serge Gnabry. Number 9, Harry Kane. Number 11, Kingsley Coman. Number 17 is Michael Olise. Number 19, Alphonso Davies. Number 27, Konrad Laimer. And number 45, Alexander Pavlovic. Lineup for Aston Villa. In goal, number 1. Sorry, wrong screen. In goal, number 23, Emiliano Martinez. Number 4, Ezri Konza. Number 3, Diego Carlos. Number 14, Pau Torres. Number 12, Lucas Digne. Number 19, Jaden Philogene. Number 8, Yuri Tielemans. Number 24, Amadou Onana. Number 41, Jacob Ramsey. Number 11, Ollie Watkins. And number 27, Morgan Rogers. Okay. And Ishmael's disappeared, so see you later, buddy. Thank you. You going Watford away? No, I won't be going to away games. I'm not going to get to away games this season, to be honest with you. I probably won't get to away games.
Shields because it's my birthday on Friday.
That's only because it's local. But I'm not going to be going to Watford. Watford's a long journey anyway. There's all the Bayern fans jumping up and down, doing the usual. Majority of them will be from the Sud Curva. And, well, looks like the players are switching ends. Aston Villa's first Champions League game in a long time at Villa Park. Almost a year ago, I went to see Rodgers play against Exeter. Now he's starting in Champions League against Bayern München. Bayern München. Just shows how good a player he is. He's so good. He's going to score a lot tonight. I don't think he'll score tonight, personally. Bayern aren't cack, mate. Bayern are a top team. But we are defensively a bit vulnerable. We're off. Bayern in the away kit. We are a bit vulnerable sometimes in defence, so you never know. I wouldn't be surprised if Villa did get something tonight. It'll be a hard match. See how they do. I support Real Madrid, Bayern, Juventus. What games should I watch? Watch this game, mate, of us. Probably the more entertaining game it'll be. What's your prediction? I've gone 2-1 Bayern. I just think they'll love too much for them. Bayern München, I know. The atmosphere tonight, unbelievable. Bayern attack. Rodgers about to turn the Upamecano into Upamecano can't defend. I wouldn't be surprised, mate, because I've never rated Upamecano. I've never rated Upamecano. Upamecano's not very. He's not very reliable sometimes in defence. Good ball towards Gnabry, and Digne. Oh, makes an error to corner. I'm going 3-2 Bayern. Fair enough, Batman. Thank you. Dinner, Batman. Right. Upamecano. Yeah, everyone calls him Upamecano because he's not that good. He's not that good. You know. I mean, Matthias de Ligt leaving Bayern was a big loss for them, actually, but a good sign for United. Although nothing's gone very well for them, innit? Why did the commentator call him Luca Dean? I think it's pronounced Luca Dean because I think you pronounce the. I think the E on the end might be silent, but everyone calls him Luca Digne. I'm not certain if it's pronounced Luca Digne or Luca Dean. It must be Luca Dean. The commentators don't normally pronounce the players wrong. I'm going Villa 3-0 Rodgers hat-trick, fair enough. So a lot of Borough fans will be watching because of Morgan Rodgers, obviously. Oh, do you know, this was a bit embarrassing, but one of the commentators last night, and it's a good job Liam's not on, because no Liam would say, well, she's a woman, so no more. This is what the sort of thing Liam would have said. But there was a woman commentator yesterday in one of the games. I think it was one of the Champions League games, one of the early games, and was saying it was somebody from someone from I don't know if it was Slovakia, that came on the field something, and she said, of course, was part of the Slovakian team that went 1-0 up against England in the Euros. Only for Harry Kane to get the equaliser and Jude Bellingham to nick it late on. Completely the wrong order, because it was Jude Bellingham who equalised and Harry Kane got the winner.
Yeah.
I just went, well done, that's a bit embarrassing.
That is a bit.
How have you got that incorrect? How have you got that wrong? Come on, how do you get that wrong? Jude Bellingham scores a bicycle kick, and then, Kimmich goes from distance. I don't understand how you get that wrong. No, it wasn't a Luco. Definitely wasn't a Luco. No, it was. She was commentating one of the Champions League games, and she said, and she said Jude Bellingham scored last minute. Harry Kane got the equaliser. I was like, no, completely the wrong order, because it was Jude Bellingham who equalised with a bicycle kick, because it was one of the best goals we'd seen at the Euros, And then the second goal came from Kane about 2 minutes into extra time or something, if I'm not mistaken. But I can't lie, that game we were lucky to get through. We were lucky to get. I mean, as much as I was happy about England getting to the final, I don't think England deserved at all to get to the final in that tournament. I thought we were very fortunate, but we got there and then we didn't win. We lost to a team that had been pretty much superb for most of the tournament, top scores in tournament. So yeah, I think it was. I mean, it was a shame, but you know, I think most of us expected it. I certainly didn't expect us to win it. Doesn't matter how you win; it matters if you win. Yep, that is true, but we were fortunate. We were fortunate. Villa 2, Bayern 3, Leipzig 1, Juve 2, Lille 0, Real Madrid 2 is these predictions. If we had Morgan Rogers, we'd have won it. I don't think so. I don't think so personally. No, sorry about that. I don't think that would be the case. Games have all kicked off in all the leagues now. 0-0 in pretty much all the games. You what, mate? Spain, Germany was the best teams. Yeah, Germany were decent scoring, but defensively a bit all over the shop. Karanka was never exciting, but got us to the Premier League. Used to be 2-1 Merchants. Aye, but as you said earlier on, a win's a win. You know. I mean, our win against Swansea was a bit ugly. The win against Swansea was ugly as. Got the win. The win yesterday wasn't an easy game. Brilliant win, though. So, you know, but a lot of fans will focus on the performance. Yes, Kane! Oh, save! Brilliant save, Martinez. What a save. Flag was up anyway for offside. Germany weren't that good. They conceded to Scotland. No, they were good going forward, but defensively just a bit shaky at times, really. Brilliant save from Kane. Brilliant save from Kane.
Yeah, that was a good save from Martinez.
Yeah. Save from Martinez, I was trying to say. I just said brilliant save from Kane. When did he become a goalkeeper?
I've always said Martinez.
Who's the GOAT in your opinion? Well, not Ronaldo and Messi, that's for sure. I get fed up with even the bloody Messi and Ronaldo fanboys. Probably.
Because they're the best players in the world. So there you go.
Yeah.
Obviously,
Foden and Jude.
Ronaldo I love because he was at United.
I mean, you can have your opinion. I don't really have a big opinion on it.
I love Ronaldo.
Bayern-wise, Thomas Müller, because he's been with Bayern for so many years. Since like 2007. I think he joined Bayern years ago. And I think he joined Bayern, he joined Bayern before Neuer joined from like Schalke and Naughties. Eh?
Muller went through Bayern's youth academy.
Yeah, he played. Oh yes, he did, didn't he? Yeah. Not Robben, Levy, or Neuer. Mate, Thomas Müller has made more appearances and he's done way more for Bayern. Levy was a magnificent player. I would have said Neuer, but Thomas Muller's been with Bayern longer than Neuer. Neuer joined from Schalke in like 2009, I want to say.
That's not a goal because he was offside.
Was it 2009 he joined? Just let you know, Liverpool have conceded.
Oh, now we'll be.
What channel are they on?
1-0 Bologna by the looks of it here. Oh, is it?
I'll see it.
Is it? It came up with big chance.
I'll let you know what happens here.
No, came up with big chance. Is it a goal? Is it not?
He's off.
No, it's not.
Offside.
Nah.
He's miles off.
Ah.
Miles off. It was a good through ball.
So Moore is your GOAT then if you base it on that. Thomas Muller's been a massive servant to Bayern. He's been a servant to Bayern for many years. Bayern fans love Muller. That should be a goal. Brilliant defending. Elise. Oh. Muller, not Moore. But he king. Moore, no. So is Levy. No. Levy was with Bayern. Levy's been with Bayern since 2014. And then went to Barcelona 2021. Something like that. Thomas Muller's been with Bayern, well, as I've mentioned, through the academy team. And then he made his debut in like 2007, 2008. So, what's happened here? Oh, 1-0 Liverpool. Okay. Doesn't matter.
Have you got bet
Well, it does, because he's been amazing for Bayern for the last 17 years.
Now it's going to be happy.
He's been outstanding for Bayern.
season for Liverpool?
If that's matters, then football's go to Muir. I'd rather it be Muir than bloody Messi Ronaldo. Messi Ronaldo do me head in. Does me head in hearing about, oh, Messi this, Ronaldo this. Unpopular opinion, but they're not that good now. Neither of them are that good now. I mean, they're not even making the top 20 in the Ballon d'Or now. So that doesn't tell you. They are old as mine, but so a lot of players. Foden and Jude did nothing in the final. Rodgers shines in that big occasion. Look at the extra game, Birmingham at home. The late winner, Bolton late goal to make it 3-1. Rodgers is a big game player. Yeah, but the AT, the at in GOAT stands for all time. I know that, greatest of all time. But they're overrated nowadays. I'm just saying it in general, they're overrated now.
The thing is, though, look how old they are. Ronaldo's nearly 40 now. But fair play that he's still going. I'll give him that.
I mean, obviously United fans will say Ronaldo. Other fans will say Messi.
Yeah. Which is expected.
Messi's won more Ballon d'Ors, of course.
And he's won the
But they're both playing in crap leagues.
Well, what do you expect then?
Ronaldo's washed since he joined in United. I mean, he was okay at United, but he wasn't outstanding. Ronaldo was never the same. Once Ronaldo, well, only because it's United, but I don't particularly, I'm not massive on either of them. Messi has a World Cup. Yes, which was won pretty much by Emi Martinez.
When Ronaldo was at United,
He had Emi Martinez to thank for that, for his penalty shootout antics.
no one could touch him.
Messi didn't even deserve last year's Ballon d'Or. Precisely, he didn't deserve last year's. He didn't deserve the 2020. He didn't deserve the one that he got ahead. He got one ahead of Levy as well, which he didn't deserve to either. Does will be in his old age when Ronaldo Jr. plays. I don't even know how old Ronaldo Jr. is. I don't think he's that young.
14, 15.
Oh, so he's, to be honest, he could be playing academy football shortly then.
But the thing is with Ronaldo,
Neither did Haaland,
he
which everyone
wants to
said.
play with Ronaldo Jr. So he's
I will say, Lewandowski and Haaland definitely should have had a Ballon d'Or. They both should have had it. Cole Palmer, yeah, I suppose you could say Cole Palmer. There's a few players that could have and should have had Ballon d'Ors and didn't get them. You know, like this year it'll be Vinny Jr. or Jude Bellingham.
1-1 Stoke.
Levy should, Haaland no.
So Portsmouth have got a goal back. That's interesting.
Portsmouth do score. I said Portsmouth. I knew Portsmouth were going to get. I have Portsmouth to get a point at least. Haaland's good because of Foden, De Bruyne, Silva. Whoa! Where's the faggy?
That's a bit rude. That's a bit rude.
Yeah, I'm not. Yeah. I don't know who's winning the predictions. I said I'll have a look. I said I'll have a look later on tonight. I'm not looking at them in a minute. Oh, I didn't even realise what time it was. I forgot to close the. Get out. I mean, Aston Villa were struggling to get forward.
Benfica 1-0.
Who are you talking to? Harvey.
Yeah.
1-0 Benfica against Atletico. I'm gonna say that's.
Annoying. Do you know what that's annoying? Because I've got Kenan Martikoğlu on so rare. Oh, damn it. I didn't put him in.
Why have you changed it like that though? I don't know why.
I changed it last
I don't get the same feeling watching Haaland as I did with Prime Messi and Ronaldo.
last minute. Why? Oh.
I mean, the likes of R9 and Maradona are players that you're just never gonna. They're just players that the footballing world will just never forget. It's in there. Over the bar.
Ah,
Back to the game anyway. I feel I'm winning predictions. I don't know. I'll have a look later.
Josh Murphy with the assist. Interesting.
Controversial, but I'm going to say that that's justice for their fans throwing stuff at the way Madrid plays. I know it was a derby, but it was stupid. Don't ever forget Messi or Cristiano either. The younger generation will be mainly all focused on Messi and Ronaldo. The older ones, like me dad, etc., you know, remember the likes of Ronaldo, Ronaldinho, when he was playing in the 90s. Ronaldo, Ronaldinho, Maradona, Teddy Sheringham, Bobby Charlton. I mean, Dad even remembers watching Tony Mowbray, Middlesbrough legend. Tony Mowbray, Mark Proctor, who you met the other day. Pele. Yeah, I nearly forgot about Pele, didn't I? Franz Beckenbauer, Lothar Matthäus. And you name it. Like, those sort of players are the players that I'd say the older generation look more on. The younger generation, we all look at the likes of Jude Bellingham, Harry Kane, for England, etc. Paul Scholes, obviously, as he just mentioned there. Gary Neville, Ashley Cole, yes. Giggsy, Cristiano Ronaldo, Lionel Messi. Dare I say Robinho?
No, I wouldn't say Robinho.
For Man City? Because I thought he was alright for Man City. He was good for Brazil, but
He wasn't really.
maybe not him. That's what I was saying. I was questioning it.
I'd say more like Kaká.
Rooney, Kaká as well. I forgot about him. Zlatan.
Yes, Zlatan.
We're thinking about all the other players, like the newer players. I think it sort of depends on. It depends on which generation you're from. I mean, if you were born like maybe if you were born before the 2000s and you look at some of the older players that played like in the 90s, etc. Aguero as well. Yeah, I mean, but if you look, if you like us lot, like pretty much everyone in the chat probably born in the noughties or 2010s, even if you're that young, you're focusing on a lot of the players that you've seen nowadays. I mean, Borough, Janino, because he played in the 90s as well.
Janino, what a player.
Janino, 90s, Ravanelli, Festa, I think was his name as well.
friend.
How has Dio Upamecano not been penalised for that, by the way? I think that's a foul. Macaroni, of course. Ravanelli. Wockenbach with probably one of the best free kicks you are going to see in the Premier League. That free kick when they beat Man City 8-1 at the Riverside. Fabio Macaroni, yeah, Pasta, that's what I call him. Ball in. Go on. Coleman. Oh, bye! Well, that was... what a good shot that wasn't. There's His Royal Highness, Prince William. Or as Dad calls him, Prince Noyes. William Noyes. I don't know why he calls him that. Well, I don't know why he calls him that, but...
I have no idea.
Don't ask. I don't know why he calls him that, but yeah. I'm winning by 15 points in the buying game on Solware. I put Musiala in. He didn't start, which I was surprised about. He'll probably come on second half. Oh, I'm losing by 100 points on the Liverpool game because Gakpo and Jota have not started. 76 points behind in the Sheffield United game because 2 players haven't started there. Oh, God. Is Kiefer Moore... Is it Gilchrist in the starting... Is he in the bench?
Gilchrist.
Let's have a look. Oh yeah. Waxaki should definitely come on at some point. He'll come on at some point. I'll put Waxaki in there instead. The sub. And that's about it.
coming on, so
Yeah, he probably will come on.
Max Sanchez should most likely come on.
Cammy and Mogger, Borough legends, back in the day, yeah, back in the day. Who's the best team in the world? It's definitely Borough. Fair enough. Ruksaki. No, Vaksaki? How do you pronounce his actual name? Is it Vaksaki, yeah. He's a player from the Championship.
Yeah, he's from Palace.
He thought I said Rucksack. Rosiski. Oh. Yes. There's a name. Rosiski.
Oh, Rosicky will play.
Yeah, what a name that was. Yeah, Torre. Yeah, we're getting all the good names. We're getting all the names here. What shirt are you eating? Good spelling, Nicola. Hi, Darryl. What shirt are you eating? I'm wearing my Real Madrid orange away kit. What you mean? What shirt am I wearing? It's the old Bayern away kit because I can't find my Bayern top anywhere. I don't know where it's gone. Same as I can't find my Borough top from last season. Fabregas and Iniesta. Yeah. That's a yellow card. That was cynical. And it's a Pamecano. Probably should have been booked earlier. Rodri's class at the moment. Same as Odegaard. Yeah, agreed. 1-1 in the Stoke Pompey game. 1-0 Benfica. 1-0 Liverpool. Everything else 0-0. Ah, silly from Dio. And why do you think I don't particularly rate Dio? I've said before, Dio's not that good. He isn't that good a player. Oh, it's a Glasgow Middlesbrough on it, but I'll have to use it. Actually, no, I'm not, because it's dirty as.
The German one's down there.
Oh, is it? Ah, good. That is down there. I didn't know where it was. Ah. Be a hard game tonight, this. He said it was going to be, and it has been a hard game so far. It's been a good game. Ball in. It's into Jacob Ramsey. Strung in the end again by Luca Dean. And it's still in there. This is dangerous. It's a goal for Villa. It's a goal for Villa.
Wow.
Pau Torres.
Oh my god.
Well, we knew Villa were going to score tonight. It was a big night for them tonight. They've taken the lead. 42 years after their European Cup triumph. Pau Torres, of all people, at the back stick. Wow. I mean, it is really poor defending. The free kick swung in, and it goes to Jacob Ramsey. Question of maybe whether there's anyone offside in that free kick. We'll have a look anyway. Pau Torres heads it up. Villachin does well to keep hold of it, and then Pau Torres at a very tight angle. Just toe pokes into the far corner. It's through Harry Kane's leg as well, that. And it's 1-0 thanks to Pau Torres. I don't know if this goal's going to be given. Are we going to be going to VAR for this goal? I think we are, given the crowd's gone silent. VAR checking goal for offside.
Yeah, I think he looked offside there. From what I saw.
Way! VAR decision, no goal, offside.
There you go.
But that's a wake-up call for Bayern. It's a wake-up call. To be honest, it looked tight, but we'll have to see when they actually show the replay again. I'll have to see, but goal disallowed. Oh. That is a massive let-off. It was a pyro. Fair enough. That is a massive let-off for Bayern, that. Set off a pyro only to be offside. I know, what a shame. There'll be pyros and stuff from the Bayern fans probably in the second half, because there always is when they play home and away normally, especially on big games. But what a wake up call that was. Bayern need to wake up. They've had a few decent opportunities. Kane with the only shot really testing Emi Martinez. I know. Here's Kane. And Kane is struggling. Villa are playing well. They're in again. It's Ollie Watkins. At the angle. Against Dio. Plays it into the centre. Knockley fouled on. The shot is 4. Straight at Manuel Neuer. Villa are getting close. Villa want it more by the looks of it here. I don't think a purple claret smoke one will be buying. No, but Bayern fans do normally let off pyros and do a pyro show, whatever, like second half. This is the offside call. Jacob Ramsey's miles offside. And he gets the ball. He gets the ball in the end. He's the first Villa player to get the ball. I think it was from a Bayern play, but he was offside from the free kick. I mean, he's miles offside on the free kick, but... Yeah. Okay. Ball in for Bayern. Aye. Scheiße.
Watching Villa here is making me shit my pants.
Oh yeah, United will get beat. Will get beat on Sunday.
Absolutely pummeled.
Jacob Ramsey's gone down. No one around him, and he's pulled up and gone down. So, and I think Unai Emery's looks like.
I'd be worried.
Okay, Unai Emery's looks like Unai Emery and the coaches are going to make a change. So it looks like Jacob Ramsey's game is over. Such a shame. It's a shame. It's a shame for the youngster. It's a shame for him as well. Shame for the youngster. Big game like this.
He always gets injured. He's injured so many times now.
I know, he's unlucky. It's a shame for him. Jacob Ramsey's night is over due to injury. It's a shame.
Who's coming on now?
It's a real shame because such a big night for him. He'll be gutted. That's a blow for Aston Villa. He played a part in that goal that was offside. Bayern player had his arm stuck out, and that's a recent rule change, so it's probably tighter under old rules. Yeah. 2-1 Stoke now, is it? Oh dear. Yeah.
And it's Tom Cannon again.
Tom Cannon again.
I predicted Tom Cannon.
But what? How's my phone not charging?
So that's just coming on.
There we go. Fiorentina going to win 10-0 tomorrow. Who are they against? Looks like it's going to be 1-0 Sheffield United in a moment.
Yeah, it is.
Yeah. Fiorentina winning 10-0 tomorrow. Who are Fiorentina against?
And it's an own goal by Timon. Oh dear. Right,
Dear. Oh dear.
They're not final.
Did they make the sub in the end? Yeah, they did.
Fiorentina got TNS. News end.
TNS News Ends. Oh, it'd be nice if the News Ends can cause a shock. But I very much doubt it.
What's their team? TNS. I want to have a look. Who have they got in their team? Let's see if there's any recognisable.
TNS News Ends.
Sion Bradley. Jake Canavan.
And the first substitution of the evening for Aston Villa. And going off the field, number 41, Jacob Ramsey. And he's replaced by number 31, Leon Bailey.
Yep.
Speed of extra beim Aston Villa für die Nummer 41, Jacob Ramsey. Neue Speed ist die Nummer 31, Leon Bailey. Nabry, oh my god. Keep it down. Kane's in the centre waiting. Why have you done that? Oh. You know the Borough game on Saturday, Sam Gallagher should have had second yellow. Oh, he was lucky not to get sent off, to be honest. There was a few players on that team that could have got sent off. Why doesn't he play to Kane? I mean, no wonder Kane's not happy about that. 2 times runners-up against Conference League runners-up, taking on Welsh Farmers League champions. I would have done well. They're the first Welsh team to get to the... well, I think they're the first team from the Welsh League to get to the European group stage. I think Swansea were the last. I think team to get to a European group stage. Or did Swansea not even get there? Because I think Swansea went through the qualification round when they won the Carabao Cup or the EFL Cups. It was. In Simon Cooper's words, God, I don't know why you are like this sometimes. That's his message to Nabry. God, I don't know why you like this sometimes.
3-1 Stoke.
I don't know. Oh, God, Stoke are battering them then. I'm glad we beat them, though. 1-0 Leipzig.
Sam Gallagher this time.
Oh, he should have been sent off on Saturday. He was lucky not to get sent off.
Look at the stats. 13 shots.
Yeah, they're battering them. Leipzig lead through Benjamin Sesko.
Wow.
Against Juventus. And this shows how bad Juventus are now. Do you prefer the league phase or group stage in the European games? To be honest, I don't necessarily not like the idea of the league phase, because you're playing against two teams from each pot, so you'll have some easy and some hard opponents. And some of the games are pretty some of these games look good, especially Villa Bayern was one of the big games that was pointed out. But I do still prefer the group stage. The group stage was... I grew up with watching Champions League group stage games. So, yeah. But there is no easy games in Champions League these days. Unless you're Manchester City, who batter every team. And you're against Dinamo Zagreb. But it's like one-off matches against... It's like you're playing a one-off match against... You play some different teams that you maybe never played against, and you 8 games isn't too bad, but obviously it's less than it's more than 6, City drew with Inter. Okay, forget Inter, unless you're Manchester City against other teams. But then again, I'm going to say it now, but I think Man City are looking. I don't think City look great. City don't look great this season. They look really poor. To be truthfully honest, I mean they weren't outstanding against Inter, and then they've conceded the first goal at least 2 or 3 times this season.
Mate, Benjamin Sesko just cannot stop scoring, man.
What about Omar Mamouche, top scorer in the Bundesliga at the minute?
Juventus had to take 2 players off as well after 12 minutes.
Oh God!
Gonzalez injury.
Oh, well, they've had a bad start then, haven't they? Cheers, everyone. I'm Boozier. Prost up your nose. Prost, as I say in Germany. Villa are defending really well in this game. They don't look poor.
Yeah, Stoke are
Well,
absolutely tearing Porto apart.
compared to the likes of last season and the way City have been playing before, this season they don't look great. They don't look great this season, let's be honest. Rodri's going to be a big loss for City. Yeah, City will struggle without him. I'm saying it now because he's one of the key players for them. He's one of the key players for them. I've got to say,
Yes.
United are going to have it. United's going to be backs against the wall, I think, on Sunday.
Yeah, they are.
And Aston Villa, right? Aston Villa are looking really good defensively. Good defensively, and the dangerous coming forward. I think it's going to be... Sunday's going to be hard.
Yeah, they look very dangerous on the break.
I will say it now, but I think Aston Villa beat United on Sunday. I mean,
Yeah.
I'm going for...
Sheffield Wednesday are
I'm
getting flattered by
I'm
Bristol
going for
City.
2-1
They haven't
Villa
had
on
a
Sunday.
shot.
Man U mid-table. Be lucky if we get that at the moment, the way they're playing. Awful.
Sheffield Wednesday getting battered.
Same with De Bruyne and the same with Ødegaard for Arsenal. Rodri's going to be big. Yeah. We all know that City without Rodri is going to be difficult.
Half time and 3 championship games out of 4. I'm going to go to Bristol City for.
Aston Villa. Bristol City's 0-0 at the minute.
Yeah, they're faster in Sheffield Wednesday at the moment.
What a ball! Conrad's in! Elise is trying to get into the middle with Kingsley. Cross is blocked by Big John McGinn.
John McGinn. I want to see this.
I gotta say, John McGinn is a really underrated player.
He is.
What do you think about Fernandes' red card and it being turned over? I mean, I get they give the red card because obviously his foot was pretty much knee height, but he slips. So how would they give that as an intentional? It's not intentional. So I think the right decision was to change it around. Top 3 most overrated clubs: PSG, Spurs, and Arsenal. PSG, Spurs.
Decision, first of all, and secondly, it changed the game.
PSG, Spurs, and Arsenal. Arsenal overrated.
Nah, I don't agree with that.
I don't know about that. Spurs. I mean, Spurs have a really good. They have a good side, but they never do very well. They don't normally do that well. PSG, yeah, possibly. I'd say possibly yes. PSG. PSG, possibly. I'd say so. They won't be the same without Mbappe, to be honest. People compare Arsenal to Liverpool and Man United, though.
Second in the league phase. What's going on there then?
I wouldn't say Arsenal are overrated, though. Personally, that's just my opinion, but you say you're entitled to your own opinion. PSG, no UCLs. PSG won't be the same without if your name is Man U, then Spurs would do great. Arsenal are clear the Man U. Yeah, but United, considering the team that United have, woeful, to be honest. Arsenal ain't rubbish and do have history, but they have to win Champions League, I feel. That won't happen because Arsenal don't know how to win Champions League, same as Spurs. PSG, Barca, Liverpool. I mean, Barca haven't been the same. For the well done, Kimmich. Why has he tried that? Yeah, but Barcelona. I don't think Barcelona have been that good since. I mean, they were poo in the 2020 quarterfinals. Bayern battered them 8-2. they haven't won the Champions League for 9 years. Barcelona coming back this season, I can't lie. I don't know if they can't really beat. If they're losing to Monaco, Monaco aren't a bad side, but Barcelona fell off a cliff basically. Yeah, Sam Pinder's got it here. Barcelona fell off, but they have the history, unlike PSG. Barcelona haven't been great since MSN days. Oh, that front three should have been illegal. That front three was ridiculous. Messi, Suarez, Neymar. At least he's gone for the shot. It's blocked again. Yeah, that front three should have been illegal. It was absolutely. It was literally. It was like a cheat code.
But you can say the same as well about Ronaldo.
Oh, goodbye. She's done too. She's done too. She's done too.
That trio link up was unbelievable as well.
Yeah. To be honest, anyone could get points off United this season. Oh, what a save. What a brilliant shot from Elise as well. Elise tries to smash it into the far corner. Into the top far corner. Inside the boot. Gets it up and down in towards the top corner. And it's a brilliant save. And that's why he's one of the world's best goalkeepers. Emi Martinez. Brilliant save that was. Cracking shot as well. I don't know if you're miles behind, but I don't know if you've seen it yet. Blows my mind that Madrid never played Bayern in the Champions League final. No, because they always knock Bayern out in the semi-finals. That's normally what happens. You think Champions League final will be Real Madrid Bayern? Well, I hope not, because Bayern never beat them. With Iniesta, Fabregas, Mascherano in midfield. Yeah, that team was ridiculous. Here come Villa. Leon Bailey, former Bayer Leverkusen player, of course. Look at that comeback against PSG 6-1. Just look what MSN did on the one. That 6-1 game was probably the most... It was the most remarkable comeback that I think you're ever going to see. You will never see another team come back from 4 goals down. You'll never see another team come from 4 goals down to win 5-4, 6-4, 6-5 and out. You're never going to see that again, I don't think. That was a match to savour, quite frankly. Alba was a class defender. Puyol, Dani Alves. That team on its own was amazing. Madrid Bayern, they called it the European Classico because it's the most played fixture in Champions League. I didn't actually realise, but yeah, well, it would make sense because Bayern do play Real Madrid a heck of a lot. But I never realised that. Liverpool Barcelona's more impressive because that was a semi-final. Well, you could say that, but that was only come back from 3-0 down. Coming back from 4-0 down, come back from 4-0 down and then winning 6-1 the second leg, you're not going to see that again. You won't see another team come from 4-0 down in the first leg to turn it around in the second leg. It's not going to happen. It's never going to happen again, let's be honest. It's iconic, as Brad's put. The Liga teams on Ultimate Team back in the day when you could have Messi, Benzema, Ronaldo, Iniesta, Fabregas, Modric, Alba, Ramos, Puyol and Alves and Casillas. Yes, anyone with a team like that needed to touch grass. Illegal.
Those teams were insane. I remember them. They were so good.
I know.
But to be honest, I think what everyone rolled back in the day wasn't even that. People were mainly rolling silver teams because silver teams were so good. Like Mike Conliete,
there was a lot of teams I remember seeing before were Brazilian teams because they were just some of the Brazilian players were just ridiculous.
Like
Wellington Junior. No, not Wellington Junior. Sorry, Wellington. Hulk.
Remember
Neymar, Hulk. He was a beast. I think didn't he have a screen card on like FIFA 19 or something?
Yes.
He had a ridiculous card. Bayern Munich have never played Madrid, Liverpool, Barcelona or AC Milan in the Champions League final. That's the most weirdest thing. It'll happen one of these days. AC Milan, I'm going to say now, I don't think AC Milan will make another Champions League final. Because I just think they're awful now. When you look at the team they had in 2007 onwards, I don't think we'll see AC Milan win the Champions League for a long, long time. If ever again, really. I don't see Milan getting to a final. Ignore the noise in the background. Just my fiance's doing a diamond stuff. Only Juventus and Inter can win it from Serie A. Yeah, Juventus back in... I think they won it the year after Ajax did. So something like 1996, I want to say. Something like 96, 97. Something like that was when they won it. Inter Milan won it in 2010 to beat Bayern at the Bernabeu 2-0. That was when Milito scored for them. You know Milito for Inter.
Yeah.
I think he scored in that game for them. Some point, I think Juve will win it again. Juve have been too unlucky. I think they're due to have a Champions League trophy. Well, they have to get there first. It's always us doing the talking, but the teams have to do the talking. They've got to get themselves. They have to get themselves it.
What player that comes to my mind? Mikkeli.
Oh, there we go. There's the connection glitch. There's our connection glitch. I'm going to update the laptop tonight anyway. It doesn't need updating. Liverpool will have to... Juve will have to improve big time before that happens, to be honest. Yeah, true. The fourth official has indicated there'll be a minimum of 2 minutes of added time. A minimum of 2 minutes of added time.
Oh, do you know we did half time?
Yes, flew by this first half. Been entertaining. Here's a Harry Kane joke. Why did Harry Kane dive on the pitch? Because he was offside.
Oh, Jesus.
I mean, I haven't actually looked at this book, to be honest. I got this book ages ago and I haven't looked at it.
I think I got you for your birthday, actually.
Yeah, and I haven't... It's been in the drawers for ages. Get out! What is a goal machine in Germany? Who is a goal machine in Germany's Bundesliga? I mean, you can tell this is old. Robot Lewandowski. Levy in the Bundesliga was absolutely ridiculous.
He was a robot.
42 goals.
I remember that game when he scored 5 in a game. When they were, I think they were losing in that game.
VfL.
That was when Guardiola was in charge.
1-0 down to VfL at half time. And then the second half, got the equaliser. And then it was 5-1 after about 55 minutes. So it was ridiculous. Juve and AC Milan have about the same amount of chance as each other. Slim. Yeah. Don't see it. Well, 20 seconds to go left of this first half. It's been a decent half. Not a lot to separate these teams. Real Madrid have gone 1-0 down to Lille. It's a penalty. Oh, hang on. No, sorry. No, they haven't. It's a penalty kick, which Jonathan David's going to take. And he has scored it. They're 1-0 down to Lille. Watkins trying to get in. He can't. Brilliant half time. It's half time at Villa Park, and it's Aston Villa 0, Bayern Munich 0.
Can I just say that Lille were playing 5-back against Real Madrid?
Well, what an interesting first half, and I know there's not been too many opportunities for both teams, but there has been a decent half. It's been a difficult first half, which we knew this was going to be one of the hardest games for Bayern this season. Bayern have dominated the game. No 6 shots, 3 on target though. A few good saves from Martinez. 1 shot which was on target for Villa, but he had a goal chopped off offside. Pau Torres scored it, but Jacob Ramsey was in an offside position. So there you go, there's the half-time break. Now it's time for a few jokes before we go through the classified half-time scores. What do you get if you cross a Premier League winning defender with a delivery man? Virgil van Driver. Virgil van Driver.
That's a little poor, but
Well,
I can see what they're saying.
Of course you're saying it's poor because it's a bloody Liverpool player.
No, to be honest, but no, I was just intrigued.
Virgil van Driver, delivery man, whatever. No shit.
That's terrible.
What Premier League club gets the most rain at their stadium? I've called this team this before. Wet Ham.
Yeah.
Wet Ham.
Yep.
A referee says to a manager says to a player, before Premier League game starts, how do you know the score will be 0-0? And the player says, I don't know. He said, because the score's always 0-0 before the game. Lionel Messi never enjoyed playing in cup competitions in Spain. He couldn't cope with the pressure.
Oh, even though he's now won it. Now won it now.
Whatever you do, don't go downstairs.
Downstairs?
Yeah. If you go downstairs, you'll see why, but I wouldn't.
2 secs.
That's just making it more likely to go downstairs.
Right. Didn't know what was going on there. Let's have a look at another one here. All right, this is a good one actually. For any fans of ITV shows, which TV quiz show should the team second in the league trying to overtake the leaders watch? The Chase.
Yeah.
The Chase, yes. That's clever, that actually. Yeah. Clever, that. Yeah, that's quite enjoyed it. Karim Benzema, Gareth Bale and Cristiano Ronaldo won loads of Champions League titles at Real Madrid. They were nicknamed the BBC.
Yep.
Yep.
Benzema, Bale, Cristiano. Yeah.
That's supposed to be a joke, but it's actually a true fact,
Oh,
isn't it?
penalty to Stoke.
Dear. Looks
They're going to score that.
Looks like Pompey are going to be stuck in the rut here.
Will Norris has gave away the penalty, and Tom Cannon has scored it, and that is a hat trick.
And bye-bye, Pompey.
That's 4 points to me.
Oh dear, this joke is ridiculous. And ironically, it's about Ronaldo.
Oh.
How has Cristiano Ronaldo netted so many times for his country? Because he's a legendary Portugal scorer.
Oh, for God's sake.
Portugal scorer. Oh dear.
Yeah. Oh, goodness me. That is a terrible tackle by Will Norris. Surprised he didn't get a card for that. I want to see the penalty, though. I'm going to turn my notifications off anyways.
Who
want to watch this game.
Who was the biggest player at Chelsea? Mason Mountain.
Yeah, Mason Mountain.
I'll tell you one more now. I'll go through the latest scores for you. Thanks to those that have tuned in. Ah, yes. I know, I'm pretty sure Liam would like this one. Which players always complaining during the game? And this isn't a true fact, obviously. This is just a joke. Which player is always complaining during the game for Liverpool? Mo Salah.
That's a good one.
Oh dear. And before anyone says Mo Salah doesn't mourn, it's a joke. It's a joke book.
It's a joke. Deal with it.
If you don't know, if you don't realise I've been reading jokes from a joke book, then you need to come out from under that rock that you're living in.
1-0
Gillette, the best a man can get. I'm sweltering.
Oh, the player that should be banned. The player that should be banned from football.
Did he not even get banned?
Nope.
Oh my, what a joke. Latest scores then for you all in the EFL. Preston leading by a goal to nil now against Watford through Osmias, who should have been banned.
He got charged, that's it.
Oh, so how did he not get banned? Sheffield United 1, Swansea 0, Stoke 4, Pompey 1, Bristol City 0, Sheffield Wednesday 0. Champions League, obviously Aston Villa 0 by 0 half time. Benfica 1, Atletico Madrid 0. It's Dinamo Zagreb 1, Monaco 0. Ugh. Excuse me. Just as I was saying that, bit of food came back up. It's Dinamo Zagreb 1, Monaco 0. Lille 1, Real Madrid 0. Liverpool 1, Bologna 0. Who scored for the Scousers?
McAllister.
Oh, yeah, of course. Leipzig 1, Juventus 0. And Sturm Graz 0. Club Brugge 1. They're all the latest scores. And the early kickoffs today as well. Whereas you won the 2, Feyenoord 3 and Shakhtar 0, Atalanta 3. Let's have a look at the comments very quickly and we'll give you our thoughts on the first half. I'll get Harvey's thoughts on the first half.
Yeah.
in a moment. Let's have a look here. I would put Juve higher because Motta is a class manager. Juve always end up with a good team every 5 to 10 years. Can't say the same about AC Milan. Two players who need a move to a better club to help their careers are Kvaradona, as everyone calls him, Kvaratskhelia, and Rafael Leao.
Yeah, Rafael Leao. Yeah, I agree with that.
Fair point, Brad. And this is another one from Batman. Is it just me, or have Bayern and Real Madrid seem to swap this season? What do you mean by that? Bayern and Real Madrid swapped this season.
Tom Cannon has scored again. It's 5-1.
Yeah, Pompey are getting absolutely pummeled. What do you mean Bayern and Real Madrid have swapped? What are you saying out there? I don't know what you mean by that. Do you know what he's on about by that? Have Bayern and Real Madrid seemed to swap this season?
Bayern Munich and Real Madrid seem
What,
to
like,
swap this.
what's he on about? Is he on about like Bayern are scoring more goals or something? Or
Oh, yeah, probably.
I don't know what he's on about there. If you can explain, then good. Very quickly, second half will be starting shortly, so there's no point going for a break because by the time we go for a break, it'll be
What a finish by Tom Cannon.
second half will be starting soon. Did you have him to score? Did you have him to score?
Yeah. I had Tom
Oh my
Cannon
God!
to
Well,
score.
there's 4 points.
And I had Stoke to win, so that's 5 points.
5-1 Stoke. But they got battered by us, and now they're battering Pompey.
Portsmouth are now on a negative 10 goal difference with no wins.
Oh my God!
Oh dear.
So thoughts very quickly in the first half. The second half's going to start shortly. It's been hard. We knew it would be. Bayern have had the best opportunities. 2 really good saves from Martinez. Gnabry had a really good chance. He should have just squared it to Kane. He decided to shoot himself, and he sent that to Birmingham. Well, they're pretty much in Birmingham. They're in Aston, which is part of Birmingham. But okay, we'll say they sent it to Stoke. I don't know.
Why does my mum keep on hoovering? She's been hoovering for the last hour.
She must be
She's a cleaning addict.
Does she have OCD?
She must have OCD. Wait, I'm going to mute myself.
And if you've run out of them, you've got no CD. No CDs. Right. Yeah, tough first half. But, like I said, I think Bayern will get a goal at some point. Villa will get a goal. I think this might end up as a draw, to be honest.
I'll do this till I've known.
It'll either end up as a draw, or whoever gets the first goal will win. We'll see what happens. So, let's hope Bayern get themselves a goal in the second half and put Aston Villa on the back foot. See how it goes. It's 6-1 Stoke. Goodness me.
Oh my God. Andrew Moran now. 6-1.
And let me just remind you all, the Borough struggled to Portsmouth. We struggled to talk to Portsmouth, and they're getting beat 6-1 at Stoke, who we've just beaten 2-0.
Can we just say 5-1?
I did say it, right? I did say it. I said to.
Oh, what a finish, man!
I said right. I said at the end. I said at the end of the vlog, when Borough beat Stoke, I said Stoke fans will have to be patient. Things will start to click at some point.
Battered.
This could be 8-1 for. This could be 8-1 Stoke. Honestly, ridiculous so far. Right. Very quickly, what were your thoughts on that first half then?
It's not what I expected, to be fair. I thought it would be a little bit more dominant in the Bayern side, but you've got to give Villa credit. They've played well on the break. They look a very, very good team when they break on the counter. Ollie Watkins has had a couple of chances. That goal that got disallowed was a scary moment because it was a good set piece, and they could have. If he was a little bit further, if he was onside, then it would have been hands tied to your back moment for Bayern a little bit there because they haven't looked that great. Upamecano's looked very ropey at the back. He looked very ropey. Maybe should have got a yellow card earlier on before he actually did get one. But at the moment, a little bit scary times for Bayern. They should come in that second half a lot more different. Vincent Kompany really needs to think about it because they could have easily been 1-0 down going into the second half. But hopefully things change. See what happens. But close from Elise as well, and closer to the.
Someone's sending me love art, and I don't even know who it is. But there you
Probably
go.
not me.
It's because there's a button on the side you can press for love arts or smiley face or hundreds and stuff.
Normally it is me, but
Nah, you normally send me them on Messenger. I know it's a late question, but who was the best player in the Euros? For me, it was Lamine Yamal, and I would agree with it.
Yeah, Lamine Yamal was
Unbelievable. The poll is closed, and these are the results: 60% to 40% in Villa's favour. 20 votes on the poll, so if I do my maths, that is 12 votes to 8. Very quick maths there, man. Very quick maths there, wasn't it? Because, and if anyone doesn't know how to do it, it's 20 divided. It's 100% divided by 20 votes, which is 5% per vote. So 60% for Villa, which is 12, and 40% for Bayern, which is 8. And that's the end of your maths lesson with Darryl Johnson today.
I'm not still being a smart ass.
Brilliant. Class.
Not wrong there, really, is she?
Not wrong, yeah, not wrong.
How many times have I showed off on stream?
Yeah.
I'm a show off, and I don't care. I'm a show off, and I don't care. Now, play should be out for the second half. Let's see how we get on in the second half then. Right, well, we're supposed to be watching the football, and it's showing a boat race.
Right then, a boat race. Interesting.
Which, by the looks of it, GB have actually won. GB have won a oh, it's the Louis Vuitton Cup.
The Louis Vuitton.
Like that. They've won the
Louis Vuitton.
whatever it is. They've won. They've won today. Louis Vuitton or whatever its bloody name is.
Louis Vuitton.
There's
Oh
Nabry's
my
chance that went in the crowd. What is it? Louis
Louis Vuitton.
Vuitton.
It's a brand. It's a brand.
It's a brand. No, it's a boat, mate.
No, it's an actual brand.
It's all brand Louis Vuitton.
No, I know.
Yeah, Louis Vuitton.
He's having us on, Harvey.
Who was the name again?
You can be a smart ass sometimes, but when it comes to that, I'm like, yeah, I'll come in and just give it a little bit.
Right, time for another joke before the second half.
Please, no.
A guy asked a player said, why are we cleaning these cups? And the manager said, because to win games and trophies, you need a polished performance. Right.
Lovely.
It's just Harvey doing the slow claps all together.
Yeah.
What are we doing? Second half's about to get underway, so if you just rejoined us again, welcome back. You've missed all the jokes, but don't worry, we've got more to come up in the second half. So there you go.
No.
and she's just gone, ugh. I've got more jokes to come in the second half. Them jokes are horrendous. Yes. So's that.
Thank you to whoever said that.
Yes. So was West Brom's defence last night. Good. Musiala's on for Kingsley. Right. Let's go down to the second half. Speed of Exelam, Habside for Bayern München für die Nummer 11 Kingsley Coman, neues Spiel ist die Nummer 42 Jamal Musiala. Substitution for Bayern Munich leaving the field at half time is number 11 Kingsley Coman, coming on is number 42 Jamal Musiala. Agreed.
Pardon me.
I wondered what that noise was. Definite. Hang on, have I said the wrong name here? Oh, that was Kingsley Coman. For some reason, I thought I'd said the wrong name. Second half, back underway. See how we get on. Conrad does well defensively against Philogene, who was a pain in the backside. For Hull. But he hasn't really had We haven't seen much of him at Aston Villa, so, you know.
Apparently it was around the corner from Manana where they got it from.
Oh, is it?
Yeah.
Oh, well. Well, if it was in that sort of area, then yeah. Can it? I don't want a box on me leg. Agreed.
Mate, that really helped Stoke's score difference, man. Goodness me, they were on negative. They were on negative 7 goal difference. Not even on negative.
Yeah, it would be a typical Plymouth if you didn't beat them.
Yeah, that would be so typical.
Different level, to be fair to Philogene. Yeah, I think he's gonna. I think he's gonna struggle. I think he'll struggle this season. It's difficult playing in the Premier League compared to the Championship. I think Preston have just gone 2-0 up here.
Have they?
Oh, would you believe it was Ken Kazahedin with the assist for the first goal? It is 2-0 Preston.
Shot, and it's Osmajic again.
The man who should be banned. He should be banned.
He should be banned from football, man.
Oh, hello, Aston Villa are in. He's trying to put it in. Corner for Villa.
He literally should be banned, man. It's so stupid. So stupid.
Ooh.
What a joke. Hey ho.
Oh, well.
That's Preston going above
Did the FA charge it?
They charged him, yeah.
Luis Suarez got banned, didn't he?
When he should have easily been banned.
Luis Suarez got banned, didn't he, for it?
Luis Suarez got banned for 10 games for it.
Another reason why my hair's wet is it. I had it washed early. I mean, I say I had it washed. I washed my hair a bit earlier on before coming on before coming on the stream earlier, and it hadn't dried fully either. But then obviously I'm sweating because it does get warm in this room sometimes. So it's no reason. I got some hot stuff, baby, this evening. Good song, that. This shows how bad Watford are bad. If Borough don't beat Watford, I'll be annoyed because they're on bad form. We're on good form at the minute.
What did I say?
Watford, I mean, although they beat Sunderland, before they beat Sunderland, they were 4 games. They hadn't won it. They've only won 1 out of the last 6 now. So they're struggling.
I said it wouldn't last long for Watford anyways.
I didn't realise that. That was a nice fact. Good little fact that he's just said there, the commentator. It's the 64th time that Bayern have played against English opposition. And it's the 28th time they've played in England. I assume one of those games as well will have been the Wembley final in 2013, unless they're not counting that. Because that was a neutral ground. That was a neutral ground, though, Wembley. But
obviously, one of the finals was against Manchester United.
Oh yeah, but that was the final against United was not in England. That was in Barcelona, mate.
Oh yeah, true. But it was against English opposition.
Oh yeah. Arsenal, Spurs, Chelsea, Aston Villa now. Man United, Man City, Liverpool. I mean, Bayern have played literally the big 6 teams in England.
The same year we beat them in the final, we had them in the group stage.
Yeah, but remember that.
With Barcelona, and we knocked Barcelona out of the Champions League.
I know, and we knocked Barcelona out the other year in the Europa League. Ironic. Here's Nabry playing it forward. Davies, pull back. Oh. Brilliant defending. I think it was Ezzy Cons, I think it was. And that'll be a corner for FCB. Meister, Nuden FCB, Nuden FCB, Nuden FCB. Deutscher Meister, Nuden FCB, Nuden FCB. Musiala in, and it's headed away. I have a feeling this could end 0-0. Who's been the better side? Well, Bayern have been the better side for the game, but in the second half, Villa probably had the better of the first 5 minutes. Bayern getting back into it now in the second half. Gnabry's playing well on that side.
I wonder when Leroy Sané will come on.
He probably will, someone. Brilliant ball to the left, Nabs. Into the centre, Pavlo. Good defending by Diego Carlos. One of the best in the business, Diego Carlos, at defending. Top defender in the Premier League, I say. Certainly one of the most underrated. Never gets a lot of mentions, though, because he only plays for Aston Villa, but because he doesn't play for a big six side, but he is probably one of the best in the Premier League. He is one of the best. No, he's not one of the big six, that's what I mean. Not the one of the big six sides, but because he's not one of the big six, he doesn't get talked about a lot, but
Yeah, it's just
he is a really good. He's a good defender, Carlos.
Yeah.
Carlo for Bayern. Yeah, okay. Pavlovic is claiming for handball against Konza. Whoa. It does hit his arm, but if I'm not mistaken, it comes off. Does it come off his leg before it hits his arm? I don't see that being given.
Let me have a look.
That's not going to be it. It's not going to be a yellow card. Mickey van der Ven has got to be up there in the top defenders in the Prem by a country mile.
Nah.
Are you saying no to the pen or no to the comment?
Pen.
I was gonna. Yeah, I don't think it's not a pen. Penalty has been given though to Benfica against Madrid. Atletico Madrid could be going 2-0 down here.
Oh wow! Oh, don't say it's Kanem Artakoglu scoring again. If he's gonna score again, I'm gonna cry.
VAR is checking it. Oh no, never mind. Check over immediately.
I'll check over immediately.
Juventus have just equalised at RB Leipzig.
Let's have a look.
1-1 there.
Dulan Vlahovic.
Of course, it's Dusan Vlahovic. Penalty to Benfica after VAR review. No news as to who's going to take it. It was a foul.
Angel Di Maria.
Angel Di Maria. Good. The snake.
Yep, the snake.
Di Maria scores. A new V level. Oh my God, Kimmich. Did he really just try and score from that corner and hit the side netting? That's appalling. Oh! Even Thomas Muller's arguing to the fourth official. Go on, Tom. Oh, Unai Emery is bloody Unai Emery gobbing off and doing this at the Bayern coaches. It's gonna get tasty. It'll get it. Got any more horrendous jokes? Mate, I'm full of them. I'm full of jokes. I'm full of them, Brad. Full of jokes, mate. Let's have a look and see what other jokes are in this one. Why are Christmas fixtures always the coldest? Because they're always played in December.
Do you know what? It made it look better when you done that. Jesus Christ.
And no, I wasn't having a fit. I was just doing it with. I was trying to do it with a joke.
Basically, like a little bit of an effect.
To be honest, that's an old joke. It's not really a football joke. It's just an old one. I'll tell you a football joke that's not in this book, but I do know. What is a goalkeeper's best friend? A net.
Yup. A traditional.
It's a joke and a fact. The net joke, though, not many people have heard it.
Referee, sort him out.
You're not fit to referee. Why did the player bring string to a game?
Oh no.
So that he could tie the score.
Yeah.
And on that note, we'll stop for a minute.
Yeah, we'll stop for a minute now. Goodness me.
Oh,
Let's,
okay.
well, no, let's just go.
Yeah, that was pants, dear me.
Oh, lovely. Where's the Stoke? There it is. We're in the 69th minute. Lovely.
It's so 1-1 Juve, 2-0 Benfica. Bayern in. There's a volley. Volley blocked. Another volley blocked. Best one yet, and it was still diabolical. Yeah.
3-0 Preston. Bye, Watford.
Is that 3-0?
Yeah.
Is it a Maish again?
No, it is. Who on earth is that? I'm trying to find out his name. Alistair McCann.
Alistair McCann. He makes good food, him, doesn't he, McCann?
Yeah.
Oh, that's McCain. Sorry. Makes good chips, McCain. So at least here were 2 shots which were blocked there. Here's Leon Bailey against one of the fastest players in the world, Alphonso Davies, who wins the battle. Kimmich to Elise now. Upamecano through the centre. Musiala. A Bayern game against Villa gets more views. I bet it gets more views than United Villa on Sunday. I guarantee Villa v Bayern gets more views than Villa v United. I hope it doesn't, and I hope the United game on Sunday, stream on Sunday, does do alright. Got a lot of things to look forward to this week. I'm live tomorrow for United. Porto away tomorrow for United. Difficult match. Very difficult away game. But I think all the away games are going to be difficult in the Europa League. There isn't going to be a single game where United are going to absolutely dominate, I think. Naby tried to get it. It went out of play in the end. Going to be a double sub here for Aston Villa. And it looks like Onana could be going off because he's just gone down injured. Because United have been atrocious since Ferguson. Yeah. 2 subs for Villa coming up. Are they? Aston Villa's second substitution of the evening, going off field number 24, Amadou Onana. And coming on the field to replace him as number 6, Ross Barkley. And also leaving the field for Aston Villa, came on as a sub as well, is number 31, Leon Bailey.
Has John Duran come on?
And coming on the field for Aston Villa to replace him is going to be number 22. Number 22, Ian Martson.
Ian Matson. There you go.
I was waiting for the name to come up and it didn't come up. So 3 subs made by Aston Villa. Bayern with the ball with Manuel Neuer, who's got it in his gloves in a minute. Walls it to Kim and Jay, who's walking forward a minute. 3 shots on target to 1 in this game. Does look like a probably 0-0 draw. But if there's one reason why Aston Villa are getting a point from this, it's Martinez making 2 or 3 really good saves, and then also their defensively they've been decent. Nabby with a shot, which was low. And it's straight in the end at Emiliano Martinez. I mean, at the start of the game, I'd have taken a point. You know, I'll take a point from this game if we can get it, because Villa away is not an easy place to go. And Villa don't normally lose at home, so get a point from me and I'd be reasonably happy. I'm trying to remember who Bayern's next game in the Champions League is. I'm pretty sure it's Barcelona.
Yep, you are correct, Amondo.
Barcelona away. Oh, and I'm pretty sure Bo's at home that night, so I won't be streaming that.
Oh, right.
Actually, I need to see what's happening with that, because I don't know when you know what's going to happen this month.
Oh, yeah.
And it could be around that time, so we don't know.
That's when we got Millwall away.
Villa in, get out!
Yeah, that's when we've got Millwall
Aye.
away.
Out! Bayern have been the better side in this match, to be honest with you. Certainly had more opportunities, but just haven't been clinical. Your nose? Oh gosh, I'm itching my nose.
But Sheffield Wednesday haven't even had a shot on target. They've only had one shot.
Because the pants.
Yep. They've been
Yeah,
battered.
yeah, they only do well at home.
Yeah.
Do you think? I mean, I think you'll beat Blackburn. Do you think we'll beat Watford away? Bye.
Possibly could. You could beat West Brom away. You could definitely beat Watford away.
I don't see why we can't, because Watford at the moment do not look good, do they? I mean, I know they beat Sunderland, but they don't look great here. Certainly tonight. Be 9 points out of the last 3 games for Borough if they can do it. 3 wins on the bounce. Be amazing. And that's the form that Borough need. Finished the season last season rather well. 1 defeat out of like 13 games, which was good. And that was after we lost to Hughes and Stoke. And then we went with I think only losing 4-3 to Leeds, and that was about it. We either won or drew the other games. But we dropped too many points at the start of the season. That's what cost Borough the playoffs pretty much. Thanks those that have tuned in tonight. Musiala. I've got it. Eka for FCB.
He's had a red card. Bye.
Eka for the FCB. Corner for FC Bayern. Who's had a red card?
Juventus. Bye.
Who's gone off? D. Gregorio. Bye. Bye bye.
Has their keeper come on? Oh yeah, they brought on another keeper. Yeah, that was their keeper.
Oh, their keeper's been sent up. So is that going to be a penalty? I don't know.
That might be a penalty then. Yeah. So Douglas Luiz has come on, and Mattia Perry has now come on. Recognise that name, Mattia Perry.
I tell you what, I think Villa will miss Douglas Luiz a little bit.
Yeah. At the moment, it's not.
But they're doing okay without him in a minute. At least does well to keep hold of it against 2 or 3 defenders there. And he's still got it. Brilliant. There's no options. No one's creating any good options though for him. Villa get it away. Well, we've played 20 minutes of the second half. It's flown by. Good entertaining game this. I know it's 0-0, but it's been entertaining. Bayern probably should be leading. I think Bayern have been a better team and should be leading. You said when is Leroy Sané going to come on? He's going to come on now.
I've already subbed on Ross Barkley, so that doesn't matter.
Hey.
But that's all good. That's all for Block now.
Oh. Hoof Bavaria, hoof, ole, ole. Hoof Bavaria, hoof, ole, ole. Yellow card for Nabs. Yellow card for Serge Gnabry. Foul on Ollie Watkins. Yeah, silly. Yeah, bit clumsy that. Ole, ole. Hoof Bavaria, hoof, ole, ole. Hoop, Bavaria, hoop, alley, alley. Hoop, Bavaria, hoop. Hoop, Bavaria, hoop. Hoop, Bavaria, hoop, alley, alley. Speed of extra by Bayern München for the nummer 17, Michael Olise, but jetzt die nummer 10, Leroy Sané. And the substitution for Bayern Munich leaving the field is number 17, Michael Olise, and he's replaced by number 10, Leroy Sané. Oh, whoa, whoa, whoa. Auf geht's Bayern vor, die Kurve sinkt im Tor. FC Bayern München schießt ein Tor. Whoa, 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 whoa. Out, out. Whoa, okay. So the free kick came in, headed up in the end, and in the end, headed back to the keeper. Let's all laugh at Pompey. Good ball through. Nabry was surely offside there. Yeah, he was well off. Miles offside, Nabry. Quick, but offside. Peter Riff. 67th minute. Oh, is he the one that scored in the 67th minute in their European Cup trophy title winning? Yeah, the final. Here comes Rio. Jovan. Her name is Rio and she dances on the sand. Just like that river twisting through a dusty lane. RB Leipzig have a pen.
Oh, yeah. I had a feeling they would go on and win it.
Penalty Leipzig.
Yeah.
So Perrin came on for Yildiz, and Benjamin Sesko is going to take the penalty.
Oh, it's on TNT Sports 6. I'm going to go and watch it now.
Yeah, but it might be behind.
Yeah, I'm going to go and look at it now.
Ah, it's in. And it's in. There you go. 2-1. You don't need to turn no. Oh! You know, Aston Villa, considering Aston Villa against a really good buying side, you know, really, really good attack, Aston Villa are doing really well defensively. I think United are going to be in for a bloody tough game on Sunday. Get a point and I'd be happy. I'm going to say for United as well, get a point United on Sunday at Villa and I'll be happy because I think Aston Villa will probably beat them. Villa will beat United on Sunday. Wow. If they don't, I'll be pleased. And if United can get something against Porto tomorrow, I'd be happy as well.
Back to Stoke Portsmouth.
I did say, did you lads want to join? You didn't say. The fourth substitution for Aston Villa leaving the field is number 11, Ollie Watkins. And coming onto the field is number 9, John Duran.
Here he comes, Duran.
I did put in the chat, Liam, earlier on, said, anyone fancy joining me for the buying game? You didn't respond. Harvey did, so... And then you just never... You obviously didn't look at the chat, did you? So there you go.
Next goal, assist for Leipzig this season for Benjamin Sesko. Wow. He's starting to lighten up this year. He's starting to find his feet. Which is really good. I'm happy to find his feet, to be fair.
So, there you go. Well done. That's your own fault for not looking at the chat. So I put this, didn't I? When did I put it earlier on? I put
You put it in the chat just up here.
Do any of you want to join for the Villa game? You put, yeah, I might jump on for it. Nobody else said anything else. So that's...
Yeah.
There you go.
Oh,
Yes, he obviously...
together, but no.
Yep, he obviously hasn't seen
Right.
it.
Got a look at the DMs, Monster.
5 shots to 10. This is a shock. This is going to be a surprise. And if anyone's got a bet on Monaco, you've lost it. Because it's Dinamo Zagreb 2, Monaco 0.
And it's the young talent, Martin Bacciarina.
Oh, yeah, it is him. You seen the championship scores? Yeah, 3-0 Preston against Watford, 1-0 Sheffield United against Swansea, 6-1 to Stoke against Portsmouth, and it's 0-0 between Bristol City and Sheffield Wednesday in the late kick-off.
Yeah.
Liverpool 2-0. And for Liverpool, it's 2-0, and it is... Oh, it's Mo Salah. It's Mo Salah. What a bloody surprise. Juventus are down to 10 men and have equalised.
Oh my.
4 minutes after the pen.
And it's Vlahovic again.
Oh, Man City's women have got Barcelona in the Champions League.
It's Vlahovic.
Vlahovic again.
Can he stop scoring?
No. Maybe he doesn't want to. Portsmouth are going down. I thought they'd do alright. I thought they'd struggle, but I did think they might. I did think they might survive. Goal kick given to Bayern, which Davies is very happy about winning. No, he hasn't got the ball. Yeah, I'm surprised he didn't give a foul, but he didn't get the ball. Is the referee wanting it to be retaken? Oh, because it wasn't in the... Because it wasn't properly in the box. Except for season started, Pompey could go down. No one believe me. But you were always going to say that, though, because you hate Pompey.
Yeah.
So of course you were going to say that. I'm going to say, oh, I thought 18-20. Well, I thought they'd survive, but...
Hashtag bias.
To be honest, though, lads, there's plenty of time to go. I mean, we've seen teams be bottom of the league and then climb up the table in the second half of the season, so anything can happen.
Yeah.
Need a couple of goals sooner rather than later. And who did Bayern play at the weekend?
Let's see the 19 goals this season already. Goodness me. What is going on, man?
I can't remember. I'm pretty sure... who did Bayern play? I should know this as well, but I cannot remember. I know they're away. They are away from home, I think, again. But I can't remember where they're playing. Nabry. Yeah, I thought they were away. They're away on Sunday, yeah. They're away on Sunday afternoon. 4:30 kickoff. Ah. Talking about Boa there being bottom to doing decent. No, I'm saying in general, we've seen it before. But I know it, Eintracht Frankfurt. Oh, 4:30 on Sunday. I don't know if I'm going to stream both of the games though. But I might stream both of them, I might not. I probably won't because, like I say, but depends what's going on anyway. I might not. I'll decide later on the week. I might stream one and not. I might stream United, I might stream Bayern, I don't know. I might stream both of them if I can. If I can stream both, then ideal. And I can do it as one big watch-along, you know, but... Yeah. And then they were home to VfB. VfB Stuttgart. Half 5 on the Saturday the 19th of October. And Boa's at home then as well. The other games, actually, Villa again. Villa Bayern. Villa United. Speed of Exo beim Bayern München für die Nummer 45 Alexander Pavlovic. Neue Spieler ist die Nummer 16 João Palhinha. The substitution for Bayern Munich and leaving the field is number 45 Alexander Pavlovic, and he's been replaced by number 16 João Palhinha. Pavlovic has done well in this game, to be honest with you. So, fair play to him. He's done well. That will be difficult for United. Yeah, going to be a difficult game for United. And I don't see United getting past Villa, to be honest with you. I mean, I've gone for United to win, being confident, because United need to respond. But Villa Park, Villa are good at home. That's a foul. So Joao Paulinho won. To be honest with you, I think both teams would be happy with a point, to be honest. Villa will be happy with a point because it'll be 4 points out of 6 for them. Bayern will also be on 4 points out of 6. And that'll continue Aston Villa's good home record in all competitions as well. So it'll continue their home record. So
Sheffield United 1, Swansea 0.
Devil thought Harvey put the old Villa badge on the thumbnail. Yeah, because I didn't realise that they changed. I didn't realise that they changed the logo again. See, I thought it was the old logo, but I didn't realise they changed it again and made it pretty much similar to the old one. I knew they had a round badge before, and I thought that was the one that was still using, but turns out they changed it again. Didn't realise. 3-0 Benfica. Bye bye Simeone.
Speaking of it, it's Alexander Barr who scored.
Bah, humbug. 1-0 Sheffield United at full time. So again, same as Boris. Great pass Swansea. But 3 points is 3 points.
That's Liam getting another crack score.
And it was an own goal. It won it as well, wasn't it?
Yeah, by Timon.
Oh, there's me cap on the bed. I forgot to put it on.
Yeah, Timon goal.
Oh, Conrad Limer's limping a bit. See if me cap can bring us any luck. Ideally, block the sun out, block the light out on the eye a little bit.
Yeah, I should win both games here on so 100%.
Oh. When both supposed to have a crest change. There was talked about it, but I don't think our fans like the idea of it.
Oh
Wow.
my God.
Wow. John Duran has scored for Villa.
John Duran. Mate, he's done it again. Mate, scoring.
I knew. I had a feeling if anyone was going to score, it'd be him. What a goal! Do you know how many goals? How many goals has he scored from long range?
And how many
It's an unbelievable goal.
on the bench?
That is an unbelievable goal. It's a long. Let's have a look. It's a long ball from a long ball. Long ball down. He is onside. He's onside by the looks of it. Brilliant ball. Neuer's out of his goal. And he just smashes it out. Beautiful goal. What a goal. Mate, John Duran. We spoke about him before the game. John Duran is an incredible player. He is a cracking player. What a goal that is. I mean, you can't even say anything bad about that. Neuer... I mean, Neuer's at fault for being so far out of his goal, but Neuer does tend to be out of his goal a lot. But it's an amazing goal from John Duran. On the volley as well, over the keeper. Superb. Superb. Absolutely superb. John Duran scores yet again for Aston Villa. He's been scoring goals for fun lately. I had a feeling this would be a tough game. We said it was going to be hard. Wow.
Mate, John Duran, honestly, he is...
You know, well done to Villa. And well done to Villa. They've deserved at least something from this game because defensively they've been brilliant. They've been brilliant defensively, so they fully deserve at least something from this game.
Brilliant. Absolutely brilliant.
But we knew it was going to be a hard game, this. Brilliant goal from Aston Villa. Really, really good goal. Great long ball. Brilliant goal. Superb. The goal scorer for Aston Villa, number 9, John Juan. Could be in again here. They win again. Goodness me. I mean, this is why Villa Park is one of the toughest places to go. Unbelievable. They came in as the big underdogs. They came in as underdogs tonight. I said I'd take a point from this game. I knew it was going to be hard. But if that's the goal that wins the game, what a goal. What a goal to win the game if it wins the game. It's a superb goal.
You can also look at Neuer as well because he is pretty far out, but that finish is very, very superb.
Yeah, it's a brilliant finish. Over the keeper and in the net. It's a cracking goal. Yeah, they were underdogs on the odds. On the odds, Bayern. Well, Bayern are underdogs now, but at the start of the game, I think at the start of the game, pre-match odds, Bet365, Bayern was 7-10, Villa was 7-2. So Bayern were favourites. You have to question Neuer, though, silly from him. 7-2. Yeah, Villa were underdogs. Villa were underdogs because they were against Bayern. Take a listen to the crowd and tell me the underdogs. They were underdogs. They were underdogs, though.
How many times is he going to do this for Aston Villa? How many times?
They weren't going to be. They weren't. I mean, I had a feeling they'd be underdogs anyway. They were going to be underdogs against Bayern. It's when you're against Bayern. You know, when you're against Bayern, majority of the time you are underdogs, unless you're Real Madrid. Ow. Well, this is Villa Park. I mean, obviously the odds were against Villa, but Villa at home. Villa at home are good. They're a good side at home.
Incredible.
They're not a team you undertake lightly. You don't underestimate them. Because it's Bayern and Bet365 think they're unbeatable. That's Bet365 for you, though. Bayern are not unbeatable. They're not unbeatable. Bayern defensively are not unbeatable. Martinez keeps saving every shot as well. Bayern aren't unbeatable. So anyone who says that is wrong. Bayern are always the favourites on the odds, but he is onside. Brilliant goal. Prince William's happy. Or as Dad calls him, William Noyes. How many times has John Duran done it this season in the big games? He did it against. I mean, he's done it against Everton as well. It's got an absolute screamer against Everton as well, if you remember. He always seems to score the good goals at Aston Villa's ground, doesn't he? Always does it at Villa Park. The Bayern fans have gone silent. It's all Aston. All you can hear is Aston Villa fans. Well, I mean, I knew Aston Villa would be a hard game, but wasn't expecting to go like that tonight. Doppelwäscher bei Bayern München für die Nummer 27, Konrad Leimer, die Nummer 3, Kim Min-jae. Und die neue Spieler ist die Nummer 39, Mathis Tell, und die Nummer 8, Leon Goretzka. And a double substitution for Bayern Munich and leaving the field, number 27, Konrad Leimer, and also going off number 3, Kim Min-jae. And coming on the field to replace him, number 39, Mathis Tell, And number 8, Leon Goretzka. Aston Villa's atmosphere is very, very good. They have a really good atmosphere. Said this will be a hard game. I went 2-1 Bayern, but I had a feeling we'd struggle. Did think this could be a draw or potentially a Villa win. You don't underestimate sides in this competition. They only went 2-1. People were going 3-1 etc. No. You don't win easily. You're not going to win that easily at Villa Park. Such a hard place to go. What's Barkley's done well since coming on? No foul given there, get up. Went down too easily. I mean, it's not like Bayern deserve to lose. They've had so many opportunities. They haven't taken them, and then well done to Aston Villa. They've caught Bayern out with a sucker punch. If I was Bayern, I'd have said Bayern win, but I said a draw because it's Villa Park. Yeah, obviously it's at Villa Park. If it was at the Allianz, then yeah, probably Bayern would probably win. But you know, Bayern away from home are sometimes not the best team away from home, and Villa Park, you know, a bit of a fortress for them. Juventus have come from 2-1 down to lead 3-2 with 10 men, and it's Francisco Conceição. Martinez has been brilliant for Villa in goal, as he always is. Matisse Tell. I'll have a look in a minute. Sane plays it in. Kimmich, it's in the air. Harry Kane, by the way, as sad as it is, Harry Kane's been pocketed in this game. Kane has been absolutely pocketed. 4-0 Benfica, and it's Orkun Kirkshoe with a penalty. This would be some win for Villa.
Monaco's got to go back.
Combine, change it around, though. Nah. But Harry Kane, you know, I know Juventus are leading. Harry Kane has had an absolute stinker.
Wow, what the hell's going on there then?
Morgan Kirkshoe. No, Ozan Kirkshoe. That's how it's pronounced. Kirkshoe. Something like that.
Chico Conceição, what the hell?
Francisco Conceição.
Bro, Athletic's going to turn us so bad.
Ozan Kirkshoe. That's how it's pronounced? He's Turkish.
John Duran.
87, and for some reason your charges fell out. 87%. Still don't know. This is the guy. I think that's how you spell him. But I tell you what, if Villa hang on to this lead, then fair play, because they have been good defensively. Defensively, they've been good defensively today. No, sorry, no, it's not spelled like that.
4 minutes. Oh.
Oh, what a save! The referee's indicating a minimum of 4 minutes of added time. Oh, here we go. Oof. Brilliant chance. Liverpool beat Bologna 2-0. Orkun Kirkshoe. Here we go. Yeah, I've said the wrong name as Kirchy.
Wow, Martinez.
And then he's gone down. And then he's gone down afterwards. Vincent Kompany just doesn't know what to say. He can't believe.
Wow, Martinez.
The chances that Bayern have had. The chances Bayern have had. And in fairness to Aston Villa, well done. Emi Martinez again getting a clean sheet. Against... I know I say this, but they were the underdogs, so it is against the odds. Against the odds. An historic night. And ironically, the team that they beat in the 1982 European Cup final is the team they're beating tonight. They're going to be Bayern tonight, and they've beaten Bayern in 1982. So, 1982, 2024. Bayern have probably had the best chance. That was the best chance. Last opportunity possibly. Cleared out. Villa are going to be solid defensively now. I mean, if they see it through, then well done.
They probably might add another minute on because of Martinez going down. So.
If they win it, then well done. And it's a really good goal to win it as well from Don Jovan. He he never scores easy goals. He always scores bangers from distance, doesn't he?
Yeah, he always scores.
Always scores goals from distance. Brilliant goals. Brilliant goal. What's this? Handball against Diego Carlos and a yellow card. Villa will be top 3, I think. What, in the Champions League or in the Premier League? Fine, she's done too.
What is Diego Carlos doing? Mate, Diego Carlos is so bad.
He's not that... Mate, he's been decent for most of the match.
Diego Carlos
Bristol City... Bristol City drew 0-0 with Sheffield Wednesday.
when they should have got a result.
Club Brugge won against Graz, and all the other games still in play. Champions League currently. Oh, yeah. Well, this will knock Bayern off... this will send Bayern out of the top 8. Bayern won't be in the top 8 after tonight. They're not going to be in the top 8 now. A yellow card for John Jovan now for delaying the game. Bayern have now dropped to 14th after this result. Do you want Dortmund the top? And do you want to know who's second? Brest. Villa are 6th at the moment in the table. Villa are 6th in the table. We played 4 minutes, but there's going to be a bit longer.
Who's taking it?
Is it Kimmich? Is it going to be one of these short ones? Deflected. Kane with a free kick deflected. Corner for Bayern. Massive cheer. Harry Kane's been poor, by the way. He's been pocketed by this defence. Really has. He's been pocketed by the defence. But that's credit to their defence. They've been superb. They really have. That entire back four has done its job so far. Kimmich. In. Oh, what a save! Still in there. Tell. Still there. Oh. Oh. My God.
Mate, Emmy.
Wow.
What is that save?
Unbelievable save.
What is that save from
Martinez, shown by as one of the best keepers in the world, because he has just won Aston Villa the match. He has won the match for Aston Villa. Aston Villa win by a goal to nil against Bayern. Oh, wow. Flabbergasted. Absolutely flabbergasted. But well done. Well done to Aston Villa. Well done to Aston Villa. Magnificent. Just magnificent. And Emi Martinez, one of the best goalkeepers in Europe by a mile. Absolutely magnificent. Unbelievable. Emi Martinez has pretty much single-handedly won them the game and got a clean sheet. Magnificent saves throughout the game as well. Well done to Villa. Well done to Villa. Well done. They were brilliant. Defensively, solid. Martinez with this save. Oh my God, what a save that is. A brilliant header from Harry Kane. What a save by Emi Martinez. And then the full-time whistle goes straight afterwards. Wow. Dear me.
Celtic are going to be shitting their pants when they play against Villa. I'm telling you now.
Who will?
Celtic will be shitting their pants.
Celtic. Are they at home or Celtic? Are they at Villa Park?
No, I know it's probably, I think it might be at Celtic.
Wow.
No, it's at Villa Park.
Wow. Okay, fair enough then. No, well done to Villa. Like I said, that is a magnificent win. And, I mean, look, I think that at the start of the game, we knew coming into this game, I think most Bayern fans have known coming into this game that Villa Park is a very difficult place to go. Real have lost as well.
Oh my, mate, the Real Champions League right now is pulling off some shocks.
What's going on tonight? Just astonishing, I mean, of course, obviously, it's a disappointing result. It's a disappointing result, of course. It's not good to lose in the Champions League. But it just shows how unpredictable this league is. And it's a really, really good win. It's a great win for Villa. And in fairness, well done to them. They deserved it. You're embarrassing, says Scotty. Mate, Real Madrid just lost to Lille. I think that's probably more embarrassing for bloody Real Madrid.
I wouldn't even say embarrassing.
I don't think it was embarrassing. Bayern, to be honest, Bayern were unlucky.
I can't even say that is embarrassing.
Bayern were unlucky. They were unlucky. But Emi Martinez with some magnificent goalkeeping has pretty much single-handedly won them the game. Well done to him. And Emi Martinez, best goalkeeper in the world. Nobody can say anything different. Anyone says anything, if anybody doesn't say that Emi Martinez is the best goalkeeper in the world right now, then I think you've been smoking stuff. Quite frankly, when it comes to Champions League, they can't do it. Mate, have you tried playing at Villa Park? Villa Park is the hardest place to go at the moment. Their home form is unbelievable. I wouldn't say Villa were a stronger team than Bayern. I know they're beating Bayern, but when you've got the world's best goalkeeper in goal, what do you expect? You've got a goalkeeper who's one of the best goalkeepers in the world. Probably, well, he's the best goalkeeper in the world, actually. Magnificent. But well done to Aston Villa. That they fully deserved it. Disappointing result, obviously. Bayern will pick themselves up. Their next game's away to Barcelona in the Champions League, actually, which, in fairness, I'm going to say it now, but I think Barcelona will lose that. Because although Barcelona are a decent side, they're not that good, though. I still don't think Barcelona are that good. I know they beat Young Boys yesterday, but let's be honest, Young Boys were appalling. Bayern should do better against them. Bayern did everything but score. They literally did everything but score. And then got caught in the sucker punch. So, well done to Villa. Really good goal to win it as well. Brilliant goal to win it. Some magnificent goalkeeping. Defensively, I thought they were really good defensively. Just overall, I thought they were deserving of the 3 points. A draw. I mean, if it was a draw, then I think I think 0-0. It looked a bit like 0-0 at one point, didn't it? I thought it was going to be 0-0, to be honest, in the second half. And then John Duran just pops up with another big goal, which he does that every time. He comes on off the bench and then always pops up with a brilliant goal. And it is an amazing goal, you know, take nothing away from the finish. But Manuel Neuer should not have come that far out of the goal. So, one simple ball through and you get caught out with a sucker punch. Speaking of sucker punches, Monaco have just equalised in the last minute. Denis Zakaria with the penalty, and they were 2-0 down to Dinamo Zagreb. They've equalised last minute, so well done. For Bayern, they will have to respond. They'll have to respond on Sunday against Frankfurt, and then they'll have to get back to business after the international break against Stuttgart, and then of course Barcelona. I do see them beating Barcelona because Barcelona aren't outstanding. I know they beat Young Boys, but to be honest, Young Boys don't look good. It's a shock result for Bayern. It's a bit of a shocker for Bayern, but you know, you can't take nothing away from Villa. They deserved at the very least a point, if not the 3 points. So well done to them. Back live tomorrow for Europa League. Manchester United travelled to Porto. That will probably be a defeat. And then nothing on Friday. Saturday. What's going on Saturday? Barca beat Young Boys by 2 more goals than Villa did. Yes. But that's because Young Boys are poor. Young Boys are woeful defensively, mate. Let's be honest. Lille did beat Real Madrid. He had three shots on target. Villa fan put unlucky, mate. Nah. I mean, you can say unlucky and everything all you want. You know, I'm crediting Aston Villa because Aston Villa fully deserved the win. So, you know, well done to you. Bayern just couldn't finish. Emi Martinez, best goalkeeper in the world by a mile, and the best goalkeeper in the Premier League. I think anyone says anything different, then you're smoking something, because he's such a good goalie. I mean, some of the saves he made today were ridiculous. Ridiculous. It's unbelievable. Well done to Villa. And so they're in the top 8, the 6th in the group. Let's have a look at the scores tonight in full. I mentioned the Championship ones. Champions League results from the 8 o'clock games. So obviously Villa beat Bayern. Benfica won 4-0 against... no, they haven't. They're not playing now. They've won. Benfica was 4-0 against Atletico Madrid. Zagreb drew 2-2 in the end last minute with Monaco. Lille beat Real Madrid by 1-0. Another surprise tonight. And Liverpool beat Bologna 2-0. Leipzig lost to Juventus after being 2-1 up. And Juventus were down to 10 men. 3-2 there. And 1-0 to Club Brugge at Sturm Graz. So, this is how the table stands going into match day number 3, which is in about 2 or 3 weeks. I think about 3 weeks' time, actually. The top 8 as it stands. Dortmund leading top of the group with goal difference. Brest 2nd. Benfica 3rd. Leverkusen 4th. Liverpool 5th. Villa 6th now, which is a brilliant result for them. Juventus 7th, Man City 8th, and the playoff places at the moment, 9th is Inter, Sparta Prague 10th, Atalanta 11th, Sporting 12th, Arsenal 13th, Monaco 14th, Bayern down to 15th, Barcelona 16th, Real Madrid 17th, Lille move up to 18th, PSG 19th, Celtic 20th, Club Brugge 21st, Feyenoord 22nd, Atletico Madrid 23rd, and PSV 24th. And the bottom 12, Stuttgart 25th, Bologna 26th, Shakhtar 27th, Zagreb 28th, Leipzig 29th, Girona 30th, Sturm Graz 31st, AC Milan 32nd, Red Star 33rd, Salzburg 34th, Bratislava 35th, and Young Boys on 36th place. And and Leipzig 29th downwards. So Young Boys, Bratislava, Salzburg, Red Star, Milan, Sturm Graz, Girona, and Leipzig are the only teams in the tournament to not get a point on the board at the moment. So that's the table so far. So there's a lot of teams that you probably wouldn't have expected to be in the top 6, in the top 8 at the moment. I mean, Aston Villa, I don't think many people expected them to be in the top 6, top 8 at the moment. Brest, definitely not. They're second, Brest. The teams that are in the playoff places are teams you probably wouldn't expect to be there. Atletico Madrid, PSG, Real Madrid, Barcelona, Bayern, Arsenal, Inter, and like I mentioned, I don't know if you heard me there, Harvey, but Leipzig 29th down to Young Boys with 30. So Leipzig, Girona, Sturm Graz, AC Milan, Red Star, Salzburg, Bratislava, and Young Boys. All of them are on no points. They are still yet to get a point in the group. Leipzig's next game is against Liverpool. Girona are against Slovan Bratislava, so one of those teams are guaranteed to get at least a point on the board. Sturm Graz are at home to Sporting. Milan at home to Club Brugge. Monaco at home to Red Star. Salzburg at home to Zagreb. Someone about as I mentioned over to Girona. Young Boys are at home to Inter. So I tell you what, I mean, you know, I was saying that the league format it's going to be strange, but you look at the table and some of the teams that are actually doing well are teams that you possibly wouldn't have expected, and the teams that you would expect to do really well aren't actually doing that well. It's a very open league format, isn't it? At the moment, very open.
Yeah, that's why.
And it's making it very interesting.
But all the this is all for all the Football Manager people out there, and they've experienced playing Football Manager because obviously they've played the league phase, but they've experienced the league phase playing it multiple times. But same for me. That's why I like the league phase. It's so open. You get loads of different variety of games. It's so well split, so well open at the same time. You don't know what's going to happen. Any team could pull off a surprise. It's incredible that Villa beat Bayern today as well. Like, that's a pure example.
To be fair, like I know I said I wasn't expecting it. I was expecting Villa to perhaps get a draw. I thought Bayern would have slightly too much for Villa, but it just shows you don't write any teams off in this competition. 3 games in the Lowland League today. They all ended 5-0. That's nice. Right, so the next round of Champions League fixtures see some very intriguing ties. These are your next round of fixtures for the Champions League. And these will be on the 22nd and 23rd of October. Excuse me. The Tuesday night games: AC Milan against Club Brugge, Monaco against Red Star, Arsenal against Shakhtar, Aston Villa are at home again, this time against Bologna. Girona taking on Slovan Bratislava, Juventus versus Stuttgart, that'll be tasty. It's the PS derby, I like to call it. PSG, PSV. Real Madrid against Dortmund. Sturm Graz against Sporting.
The battle of the 2 finalists meet again.
2 finalists. Oh yeah, Real Madrid Dortmund repeated last year's final. Yeah, of course, wasn't it? On the Wednesday, 23rd, Atalanta against Celtic.
That'll be a good game.
This will be tasty. Brest, who are doing really well in Champions League, host the German champions, Leverkusen.
That's going to be tough as well.
Away the lads. What a win. Mate, you're a Geordie. Away the lads. Yeah. I'm saying no more, I'm a smog. Brest, Leverkusen, Atletico Madrid, Lille, Barcelona, Bayern.
That's obviously going to be the game of the day for sure.
This is going to be a tasty one. Benfica, Feyenoord. Man City, Sparta Prague. Let's just give City the win. Liverpool travelled to Leipzig.
Mm-hmm.
Now, they've struggled there in the past. Salzburg against Dinamo Zagreb and Young Boys Inter. Few games that stand out there for you, mate.
Yeah, obviously the main one to see is Barcelona Bayern. That's the main one you really got to look at on that fixture list. Obviously, Barcelona.
I'm going to say it now,
Bayern,
by the way, but I think Aston Villa will do very well in the Champions League.
They will, yeah. But when you
Especially with their home form. I mean, you look at their fixtures. Right, let's have a look at their fixtures.
Yeah.
No.
When you look at that Barcelona Bayern
Aston
game,
Villa.
they've both lost the game. Barcelona's lost the game. Bayern's lost the game. So it's going to get even more tastier. And the win will mean so much for either one of them teams because it will get them closer to possibly wanting to get a top 8 place.
So let's have a go through Villa's Champions League games now. So they're on 6 points out of 6. Bologna at home next game. You would fancy them to win that.
Yeah.
Club Brugge away.
That would be tough, but you would still fancy Aston
They
Villa.
should still win. This will be a big home game for them. And do I see them win the tournament? I don't know if this will be hard.
Well,
Juventus.
they're beating Bayern at home, so you never know. They could beat Juve at home.
Juve.
They're beating Bayern at home, so they could definitely beat Juve
I
at home.
don't see them winning this game away to Leipzig.
That's going to be so
That
tough.
is
But
not
that's
an
so
easy
funny
one.
that they've got to face the two teams that have literally just met today.
Yeah,
That's kind of
not
funny.
an easy game for them, Leipzig. And then also the away to Monaco, who
That's
are also unbeaten. And then they just beat Barcelona at home as well. So
They are beatable.
oh yeah, and then Celtic at home, they will batter the crap out of them.
Honestly, all the
I'm
Villa
saying
fans
it
are
now.
saying that
Celtic. I'm saying it now.
for it.
Celtic will finish definitely in the bottom half. But they will not. I don't even think they'll.
way,
Get,
there's
I don't
no
even think
way.
they'll get through to the.
There is no way that
I don't think they're going to get very far.
Then fair enough, but I just do not see it happening.
No, I don't see them doing anything. I see them getting pummeled.
But
I
they've
can see them
got
getting
Atalanta
battered.
away, Leipzig at home, Club Brugge at home, Dynamo Zagreb away, bloody hell, that's an easy fixture list to be fair.
3 easy
They've got
games.
they've got Young Boys at home, Dynamo Zagreb's maybe a little bit difficult, Club Brugge at home, and then Leipzig, and then Atalanta. So
To be fair,
it's not a bad fixture list.
they've all evenly matched games, aren't they? Really. I mean, Celtic though are woeful. I think they might do okay at home, but away they ain't going to do.
They
very
have
far.
already played the harder game, Dortmund. They lost 7-1. So there you go.
Yeah.
They've already lost their goal difference that they got against Slovan Bratislava.
And that, by the way, that 7-1 win puts Dortmund top. Brest, by the way, causing many surprises. Like this is their first 2 games in the Champions League, and they've won both. They've won 4-0 against Salzburg and 2-1 at home to Sturm Graz, which people will say is easy games. For a team that's never played in the Champions League, it's not easy. To be honest with you,
then when you look at
their
the
next
games-
their next couple of games though, Leverkusen will be a bit of a humdinger.
Champions, yeah.
Which I think they might lose that game against Leverkusen. Sparta Prague, I think they'll win away. Barcelona away.
Yeah. And then they got PSV.
PSV at home. Shakhtar. And then Real Madrid. So they're playing Barca and Real Madrid. Oh my lord.
Yeah, unlucky.
And Real Madrid is at home.
Unlucky.
But look, I think...
This is why.
Look,
this is
obviously-
what I'm saying right now. You can't really say who's going to get into the top 8 because it's going to be... Wow.
It's
maybe a
hard
couple
to
of
say,
them.
isn't it? It's really hard to say at the minute.
Maybe a couple of teams you would say, yeah,
so hard.
they'll get there anyway. But
It's a difficult competition this year.
you can't really predict all of it.
It's a difficult. It's a difficult. It's a very intriguing and difficult tournament this year. Obviously, with a new league
With the
format,
Top, with the top
you don't know
9
what to
22,
expect.
Whoever wins in that, in the playoff round there, they will be drawn. Like obviously, the top 8 teams they'll get drawn at home, and then they'll be drawn against the teams who won in the playoff, and they'll be away from home. So, I at the moment, whoever finishes in the top 8, they're going to get such a massive booster coming forward. It's going to be massive.
I know Stoke won 6-1 now. Probably
Wow.
Probably their only good performance this season.
Yeah, good performance.
But no, I think we'll wrap it up there. Look, well done to Aston Villa. You know, I went for 2-1 Bayern. I thought Bayern were going to get something at least from this. I had a feeling Villa might snatch a point. Did not, given the balance of play, because Bayern were dominating a lot of the match. Did not see that coming. So very well done to Villa, because they have caused a big upset and have defied the odds tonight. So very well done to them. Vincent Kompany is coming out, just saying well done to Morgan Rogers and well done to Vincent. Vincent Kompany will get a lot of stick from Bayern fans for not winning the game. You can't put it down to him. Bayern did pretty much everything they could. Bayern had chances, they had enough chances to win, but they just weren't clinical enough at the end of the day. And well done to Villa. They had a big chance. John Duran with another belter from distance, and they managed to snatch the win in the end. So well done to them. And like I say, I think they'll do really well. I can see them finishing top 8 in this tournament, because they are a dangerous team coming forward. And the next couple of games, I think they'll get results in the next few games. I'll be back again tomorrow with Manchester United as they play in the UEFA Europa League away to Porto. So be sure to join us again for that. That's where we're going to be sitting through 90 minutes of torture.
Yep, 90 minutes of pure.
But at least we'll have more football jokes to sort of add a bit of it to make it even more torture.
Make it even more like.
But it is definitely, as Villa fans would say, it's been a good evening for Aston Villa. Marie. Very good evening for Aston Villa, and congratulations on their record win. And like I say, we'll see how United get on tomorrow. But it was a bit of a shock defeat for Bayern. But when you've got a top class goalkeeper in goal, what do you expect to happen? Being honest, what do you expect to happen when you've got a top class goalkeeper in goal that's called Emi Martinez? Because he made some magnificent saves. Well done to them. Best luck to Villa I was going to say for the rest of the season. Best luck to them on Sunday as well, because they're playing against United on Sunday. We'll be live for that, of course. Thanks very much for joining, everyone. I will see you again tomorrow for Europa League football as United travel to Porto for another 90 minutes of pain. Let's see if United can actually respond, because normally when Erik ten Hag's on the brink of the sack, the players save him, because the players always seem to put in a good performance. So let's see how they do tomorrow, because Porto will be a bit of a tough game now, won't it? Tough game away at Porto, but who knows? Anything can happen, as we've seen tonight. Villa causing the shock. Anything can happen in the European competitions. See you tomorrow for the UEFA Europa League, and have a good night. Bye! I certainly wasn't expecting that.
Sam Gallagher.
Well, I wasn't expecting that, mind. But never mind. Fair enough.